Hello, how y'all doing today? Alright, so, like I said I would, I'm here to play the world's least popular game, Total War Pharaoh, baby! They told me I would be a fool, and you know what? They were right. No sane person is out here playing Total War Pharaoh, but me? I am. I certainly am. And you know what? I think Total War Pharaoh is cool. I'll say it. I think the Bronze Age is rad. I think it was a good choice. I think it was a great time for a setting, and the game just wasn't allowed to be completed before they released it initially. But they put out a massive update, the Dynasties update. And with that update, the game's doubled in size. Straight up doubled in size. And oh boy, is that a big deal. So let's replay the intro cutscene for Total War and get right in it. Why not? I forgot to put myself in to OBS. I'll do it after. Oh no. That is a really nice looking beetle, though, you got to admit. And now I can eat some cantaloupe. Yeah. Yeah, get his ass. Yeah. Is that how dung beetles actually fight? I've never seen one in real life. So, I don't know. Oh. Hey, man. So, for reference, this also is supposed to be the character that represents Ramses III, who was one of the great pharaohs of Egypt, and also probably got assassinated by his own family. But, hey man, no one's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. And, frankly, I would like to ask, who among you have not been assassinated by your family at least once in the past? That's right. I know I have. Welcome to Total War Pharaoh. This game... Boy. Oh, where do we begin? It launched in probably the worst period of its company's public opinion, Creative Assembly. They were pulling some wildly stupid stuff, and this game got shoved out too early as a sacrifice to try and appease people. It did not work. Total War Pharaoh never stood a chance, I'm afraid. But we're here now. And when it came out, this was the game. You could pick some Egyptian factions. You could pick a couple Hittite factions, which I gotta give them some credit. Who in the world even knows who the Hittites are? Who? I know who the Hittites are, but do you? Probably not. They live up here, by the way. Kind of like central modern-day Turkey. You can play the Canaanites in the Levant. Irsu's kind of cool. He likes burning things. Bay's a slimy little toad, and I kind of dig that. We can play as the Sea Peoples, and I will explain who the Sea Peoples are as we go on. All you need to know is that, historically, we have no idea who the Sea People are. All we know is they showed up at some point. They started showing up and they annihilated human civilization as we know it. And then they, I guess they left. Kind of based. We can play as the Mesopotamians, so we can play as the mighty Babylon, or the Assyrian Empire.
My hate for my enemies.
Today I was planning to go for the Assyrian Empire, and we're going to use some horses. Horseback riders aren't necessarily historical, but they are cool, and that's what matters. And last, for those who want, you can Greek it up with either the Greeks or the Trojans. Most of this area is just straight lifted from their previous game, Total War Troy. And I applaud the asset reuse, frankly. Asset reuse is a good thing. Well, that said,
let the gods witness our greatness.
Let's check out the Assyrians. What are they about? Guy's got a great beard, though. So you can hire cheap units. It looks like your units start on a horse, which is really valuable. Very few people have horses in the Bronze Age. Frankly, the devs even admitted having full units of cavalry is kind of silly, but they eventually chose to do it because cavalry just fill an important gameplay role, so they had to. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to. There's gonna be a lot to read. Let me just disappear for a second. So you get buildings that give you strong militaries. The Assyrians are about conquest and violence, but their range units are garbage, as the children do say. They have great melee. They have horsemen at all. And what is this? Commands. So every faction has unique power. The Assyrians can reduce recruitment costs even more and increase the rank of units. So you have a lot of veterans and you can flood out an army when you need it. And they do start in court. Every faction and every culture has its own larger court between the factions. The Assyrians are the kings of Ahanogalbat and have access to assassinating other members of the court. Kind of a jerk move. But we can make that work. I think it's time to kill. What about you? Also, in your native area, you get different units than in the larger area. Looks like the units of the native troops, where we'll be starting our empire, have horsemen, but are otherwise fairly light. Not a lot of armor. They got some javelins and some okay spearmen. As for our Assur units, our Assyrians, we again have some light troops. We got some chariots. Chariots are always good. The greatest weapon of the ancient era, though. Oh no, chariots are kind of interesting. The chariots were really never used to charge into people. It just doesn't make sense. Chariots were mostly used to maneuver heavy infantry around. Chariots for charging into people, much like cavalry, historically only really happens once people get scared and try to run away. Then they're all scattered and alone, and that's when the chariots come for you. You get some horsemen, again, very rare. The Assyrian sappers, which are a very unique unit because they're designed to attack city walls. So the Assyrians can show up and just get into your city immediately. That's quite dangerous. We got some spearmen, some big boys of clubs for flanking. You get some archers. The Assyrians aren't very good at archers, but they got some. The Nineveh defenders, so they do get some heavy spears. Love to see it. And the Kalu elite, so they get heavy clubs. Clubs are pretty good at smashing through your enemy. All right, this will be an interesting building. For difficulty, we're going with veteran. That is essentially very hard, as harsh as you can get. But one thing I want to show off with Pharaoh, hold on. One thing I want to show off with Pharaoh is the campaign customization. Look at all of these options. This is incredible. Holy cow. You can change everything. Like, wait, resources have deposit value? You can run out of resources? I didn't. Oh, I didn't know that was even a thing. All the more reason to steal from others rather than take from your society. You got civil wars, you can increase research rate for technology, you can turn on or off court powers, deities, you can change whether you want the sea peoples to invade at all. If you want, let's say, you say, hey generic, Total War games are cool, but it's so much effort. It's so hard to manage such big armies. Pharaoh Total War lets you have the size of armies. Instead of 20 units, you go down to 10, completely changing the feel of the game. We're going to go with default for now, and we either win or lose. You can change recruitment speed. You can even change how many turns pass per year. Fantastic. And if you want your faction leaders to be immortal, you can flip that too. I was thinking if we should or not, but we ball. Why not? We ball. We're going with default on everything else. So, let's get in there, eh? Let's get in there. If we die, we die. That. This is the current Pharaoh of Egypt. Now, of course, given that the game's name, Total War Pharaoh, a lot of focus is on the Egypt and the Nile River Valley area. But as based Assyrians, that won't really matter to us, now will it?
I am Meneptah. No, I am the great Pharaoh Meneptah.
Okay, there you go. He's the great Pharaoh Meneptah.
10 years ago, I inherited the throne in the shadow of my father.
Uh-huh.
The strong bull, the protector of Egypt, the chosen of Ra and beloved of Amun, the mighty Pharaoh, Ramses the Second.
Ramses. This is such a good cutscene. Oh, well. Oh, Kona, I won't be crushing any joy. Not of any person. Because anyone who doesn't join my Assyrian Empire willingly isn't a person. Simple as.
Egypt has flourished throughout my reign, but now I sense the eyes of Set.
Bro, who puts out this as a dictation?
Dark times are coming.
Gosh darn sea people. And Hittites. Everyone's a problem, but we're going to be the biggest of them all. Bro, really? Dang. Homie's seeing a lot of visions.
What will happen to my kingdom after my soul slips into the eternal lands of the afterlife?
I also like that this pharaoh is speaking to essentially no one except for his scribe. He's just very extra. All right. I would have read all of this dialogue blurb as loaded, but I was eating a piece of cantaloupe, so I'm gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I just want to get started.
The Tigris River is a gift from the gods.
The Tigris River, indeed. Possibly one of the first rivers to make all of humanity exist at all. Thanks, Tigris. Kind of cool.
The Assyrians are formidable.
It's true, the best leaders are extra, I have to agree.
But like any empire, they face trials both internal and external. This kingdom is rife with opportunists. One such leader, Ninurta Apol Ekur, considers himself superior to
Ninurta Apol
others
Ekur.
and is seeking
Yikes,
Assyria's
that is a
throne.
name. That is a
He
name.
must manage his Hittite neighbors, lest they bring his downfall.
And I'm surrounded by
Yet he's
Hittites.
belligerent
Ugh.
and prefers
We can take care of
war
that.
over diplomacy. Trouble comes from within too, taking advantage of Ninurta's vulnerability.
It's true,
Other
Kona.
Assyrian
The
factions
Appalachian
seek to
Mountains
claim
are
territory
older than
and
humanity. But
prestige
what did the Appalachians
at
ever
his
do to
expense.
us? Nothing. That's why we
Expansion
keep
has
tearing
even
them
reached
down to
Babylon,
bedrock and
long
leaving
coveted
them bare,
prize for this
like
warlike
horrifying
empire.
monsters.
However, they couldn't hold the city, famous for its defiance. The Assyrian Empire is under pressure from all directions.
Ah, we'll have to reach it.
Stretched
This is a
thin
long
to maintain
intro,
its
good lord.
dominance And beset by a leadership crisis. This is the perfect time for Ninurta to grab the throne and lead Assyria to glory, or destroy it utterly, should he fail.
Nah, I'll win. Ninurta! We're violent, we're angry, we're Assyrians, and all we know is kill. Let's get in it. So what do we have in our army? Ninurta himself has composite bows for his bodyguard. That's excellent. I love archer bodyguards. Oh, and flaming arrows? Oh yeah, baby. Archer bodyguards are great because I don't have to get them into combat. What else do we got? We got some trash units, some infantry, a couple more archers, and 1 unit of cavalry. Okay, what do? They have no traits. They have no traits beyond AM cavalry. Our enemy have a tide of armor of infantry, including farmers. My god. Not the farmers. So, yeah, no, I agree, Kona. That was a long intro. Good lord. And we are shockingly undermanned in terms of infantry, not something I am often used to. I tend to build infantry-heavy armies, which is part of why I think Pharaoh Total War kind of struck a chord with me as something that I just liked. No, we don't want rain. We're gonna wait out the rain. It got worse. All right, the storm has passed. Good. In fact, it's gonna get hot. Perfect. So, look at this map. Let's have the cavalry. Actually, let's take a look at these guys. What do they look like? I did turn down some of the settings before I decided to stream this game because, good lord, that's all I can say. Good lord, it's a little heavy on the particle effects. They look good. And so do these guys. All right, yeah, we got some beefy boys with t-shirts and shields. Let's go. They got small shields. So we're going to have to man up our archers and form a corps with some infantry, some sabers. Perfect.
Face to face.
Where is the enemy? Let us find out. Let's hope we don't find out a little too hard, you know?
Higher, higher.
Let's hit a fast forward. Yeah, no, I ain't streaming Total War at max. That is a horrible. Oh shit. Hold up. Okay, we see the enemy. Shoot him. We want some defense there. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Assyria roars.
Got a spear and shield bodyguard, but I think we want our archers to focus on the otherwise. Get in there. You get there. You go there. All right. While they're distracted, our horses can assume their formation and charge those javelins. Oh shit. Oh, thank God. Let's watch. That wasn't a great charge. I think if we had chariots, it would have been... Oh no, it fucked them up though. Okay. Keep sniping that way. We're gonna run you out and we're gonna run you over. Perfect. All right, the horses did their job, turns out. Who knew? Horsemen beat
No warriors are wavering.
cavalry. Good news, everybody. Oh, do not break clubs, please. I need you to stay alive while I massacre our enemies.
Set forth.
Go. All right, let's check this.
Death will not take me.
Yeah. There we go. The enemy is broken.
Embrace your fury.
And our archers get a special thing in this game. There is a specific mechanic for direct fire. Once you get your range units to have sufficient line of sight
Is under attack.
on their target, they will change their firing pattern to be directly a straight line, which massively increases their damage due to a mechanic known as lethality. Lethality is a % chance to instantly kill your target when you do damage. The reason this matters is that dead units, what am I even saying? Units, archers who are firing directly have like 3 times the lethality they otherwise would. They go absolutely crazy in terms of killing, which kind of makes sense, right? If you were fighting someone and a bunch of dudes with javelins or bows ran around behind you while you were fighting and just started taking shots at your back, you'd probably die. Just, what are you gonna do about that? Practically speaking, right? Not much. Not much. It's not gonna end well. After battle, you get the standard choice of bartering off the guys you captured for money. In this case, food, the most basic currency. Killing them to boost your men's morale, or hiring them to replenish your units. We want momentum, so we're going to replenish our troops, get more going. So this guy got beat, he ran. We can't actually take their capital though. So what I propose we
I
do
will not hold back.
is we're going to rush it. Oh, he just has a second full stack army. There turns out I thought this was the army we had beaten. Whoops, it's a new army of more of these guys. So, same strategy as last time. We're going to rush them. We're going to kill them. We're going to win. They have a lot more. Honestly, this is kind of a worse army. It has 2 units of javelins, not 1. But we saw how our horses just massacred them. I like our odds. I like our odds. Ooh, I'll also note, you see over here, this game, Pharaoh Total War, great maps. I just want to appreciate this map because the Warhammer maps suck. In this map, we have rolling hills, some terrain, high grass, which certain light units can hide in, forests, and mud. Mud is very interesting because if heavy units or chariots attempt to run through mud... Oh yes, Kona. Pharaoh Total War is hard. Make no mistake. It is a tough game. It's tough. But if you try and fight in the mud, you're kind of doomed, frankly. Like, it's going to be rough.
Embrace your fury.
Because heavy units get bogged down, and if you catch a chariot unit in the mud, it's dead. It's dead. D-E-D, dead. Let's hide you over here. Perfect, perfect. We're gonna let the enemy try to approach with their numbers. Also note, in Pharaoh Total War, this is one unit. You see how long it is? You can stretch units out to be like only 3 ranks deep, and they get super wide. So that aggressive units like these farmers on the charge, if you do that, they will hit unbelievably hard. It will be brutal. So we got farmers, clubs. We got some of our own boys hiding, so let's move everyone into position and get ready for a fight. Our superior archers will win the day, hopefully. Hopefully, hopefully. I also note, minor thing, my general can shoot flaming arrows. Why does this matter, you ask? Because you can set forests on fire. That's just a thing. Okay, it looks like we're going to need to move up because they don't want to fight. So we're going to move the soldiers forward, being careful not to exhaust my men because getting tired is really rough. Like, you get tired very fast in Pharaoh once you engage in real battle. Very, very quick. Are we in range? No, not quite. Move up. Yeah, there's quite a few new mechanics. And like, you see this militia, look how... Let's stretch him out. Look at this charge line. Shit. Oh, we're going to get massacred by javelins. Go, go, go. It is us. Oh, shit. Who do we shoot at? Shoot the farmers, damn you. I wasn't paying attention for like 1 second, and this has already happened. Oh, that's bad. Take him out.
Now! Death from above! The gods guide us. There, head there.
All right, let's move our troops, because if you move close enough, then and only then are you allowed to... Oh, God, those tier 1 farmers annihilated my tier 3 archers in an instant. But don't worry, they're just getting shot in the face. Let's get those cavalry out there. As we get some direct shots on their spine, you see the corpses piling up. They hate it. Oh my God, my king just died. Holy shit, farmers killed the king. Well, fuck. That's a bug, by the way. I have been told that you are not supposed to be able to lose your general until the bodyguard hits 40% health. Clearly, that doesn't matter because the king of Assyria is dead. Well, shoot. Now what? Oh man, it's like Rome Total War all over again. Good old Rome 1. I'm not going to say the good old days, but certainly the days. All right, well, now we know that our beloved king has died because of these barbaric, aggressive people that dared to fight back when we invaded. And who are we as human beings? I ask you, if we let any of them survive? Yeah, no, bro didn't make a season. It's 3 turns to a year, and the king of Assyria did not even survive that long. I guess I shouldn't have engaged in this, guess I shouldn't have gone for the second battle on turn 1, huh? Oh well, goodbye Ninurta Apaldakur. At least I don't have to pronounce your name anymore. What happens? Fuck on. Oh, his composite longbow is gone now. Oh, this is actually brutally painful. How did he get iced by a farmer, like, immediately? That's so sad. Oh my god, I got killed in the cutscene. I'm the one who got killed in the cutscene. That's not supposed to happen. And here I was looking at the do you want to make your generals your faction leader immortal button? And I was like, nah, why would I ever want to press that, right? That's silly. So, we could have a general that's been freed from slavery, but no one wants to marry him because, ew, he's poor. Or we can have an adventurer. And adventurers fuck. Literally, they have a higher chance of having children.
I have carried the burden of my duty for a long
Now
time.
that our man has died, we can sponsor the soldiers for cheaper recruitment. Or we can sponsor politics for more legitimacy. Let's sponsor the soldiers. It is
What next?
the only appropriate thing as we run our butts away to get more men. Let's take a look at our family tree. Yup. Our new faction leader. This guy. I guess we had a son who was of age.
Who here has military
Lucky. Oh, lucky us. Alright, what do we want? Do we want clubs or swords? The swords are a much stronger unit, and clearly we're gonna need some more melee. What do we even have? What do we own? We own... I own 3 territories and I got my leader killed on turn 1. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, that's so sad. What is this? The Dwelling of Ninurta. Ammo and recruitment plus 5% in this province. That sounds pretty nice. We got a farm. Could build a guard tower, get some defenses. Let's put a Dwelling of Ninurta in both of our settlements just to get more favor of the gods and maybe a little more ammo if we're lucky, eh? And as we research, we have 1 tech researched. Urban military initiative, we get faster construction on military buildings. That's okay. But let's get some XP from Life of a Soldier. After that, mentor the army. We're going to get even more experience as we train our men. Not our general, because that guy's really dead. But you know. In fact, you know what? We're going to replace you. How do I replace you? I'm going to replace you... Oh. Wait, hold on. Is this guy... Oh, he's already an army.
Bring a new era to the whole world.
Oh, he's already his own army. All right, we're going to hand the troops off to our son. He is the true heir of Assyria. The last guy, he was a chump. We didn't need him. Well, what good was the last guy, right? Nothing. Our new son, though. He is going to lead us to a grand and noble future. Definitely with my levies.
I am destined to rule.
Alright, can we even
Always
reach
ready.
them? No.
Sounds important.
And so we run.
Bag of gold
Start
or bronze
running.
blade?
Meow.
Duty call.
Let's grab 2 more units of
Replenish the
archers,
regiments.
and yet, well, let's make it 3
I need
units of
hardy
archers. Give me
warriors.
lots of archers. They're horrible if they get engaged in combat,
important.
so we will simply not let them engage in
Another day
combat.
on the road.
And is there anything I can give him? A healer. Great. Armor. Great. And a bow. Double great. I think those are from my king who died. Ah, well. What unique buildings can we build in our capital? The Monument of Greatness. It's not unique, but it is a big deal for any settlement who can. We could build a temple. We have some wood from this settlement, so for reference, this is something I should stop and explain. In Pharaoh Total War, we have 5 resources. Not one. It's not just money. You have food, which is your basic resource for your soldiers. Stone and wood, which is the main thing you use to build. Bronze, which trains elite troops. And gold, which pays for the best of the best. And is very expensive and very difficult to pull off.
Ceremony over. Let us proceed.
Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Alright, is there any fast deals I can pull off? Nobody
How
likes
long
me.
will the world last?
We're gonna need to figure out some allies. Figure out we are in the dead center of the valley. Okay. This is gonna be a tough one to decide where to expand and who to bully. You always want to pick. If I can make the river on both sides my border, that would be nice. Fast
Burning
movements.
Bag of gold.
Anyone on a
Bronze
river
blade.
can go real fast, so it's hard to hate, frankly. Ah. We'll have to figure it out, won't we? Won't we, won't we? What is this? Your frame rate is below 30. Boy, is it. Oh, what the? Are you raiding my cities by yourself with no soldiers? Is cheeky yet? How dare he? You know
True
what?
master of
Burn
the
down
arts.
his capital and
The
slaughter
battlefield
everyone to the
awaits.
last man. We believe in karmic retribution here in Assyria.
Find someone else.
That's just what you got to do sometimes. And you know what?
Siege
Bring in
crews,
my other
status
general. He deserves some practice, right?
I take
He
care
needs
of problems.
he needs the practice. All right,
Sound
great.
battle
He's
lord.
here. Hey guys, how's it going? Look at that balance of power. Beautiful. You love to see it. Now, I also note in Pharaoh Total War, whenever you attack a settlement, it starts a settlement battle. Always. And the settlements are actually incredibly defensible. I have range superiority. I want to use it. Thank you. This entire city is surrounded by river and mud. Getting in is horrifying. How do you even, like, look at this. To approach this town from this entrance, there is mud followed by water and then where the defenders are. Now, we could come in from here, which is what I'm kind of thinking. It's nice and open. This side is horrible because it's a river followed by mud. This side is horrible. Yeah, we're coming in from the road. It's the only way, frankly. All right. We're going to move the horses back a little. They won't be doing much here.
Celebrating our victory.
And we are ready. 3. Perfect.
Reinforcements! Thank the gods!
Reinforcements have arrived, but this ain't about them. This is our other general. Where? Oh my gosh, he's got a while to walk, boy. A long while. See, I never played Attila, so I can't comment if the combat in Pharaoh is anything like the combat in Attila, because I am simply unaware. Don't run, walk, fools. Walk. All right. Let's deal with these farmers with the old Assyrian handshake. That's what we're calling it now. All right, maybe we do run. Why is there a red arrow above my men? Ah, who knows, who knows. There we go. Nice and aesthetic. Do as we slowly walk up, ready to massacre anyone who dares stand against us. Hey, look, a 35-person unit of... Hey, look, some archers who dare stand against us. Kill them. So they have their own archers. Let's see who wins.
Your general is under attack.
I swear to God, if our new commander also instantly dies, I will be like, are you serious? You can't be serious right now, please. Ah, their archers are not having a good time, I see. And they're running. Hey, look, the other archers. You want to bet they're gonna have a bad time? Oh, look. And they're dead. Turns out, if you bring enough archers, it goes pretty good. Oh, shit. Hold up. Get in there, lads. The javelins think they're cool. In fact, kill those farmers. Charge! They lack numbers, so we'll show them what that means, eh? Why it's important to have numbers on your side. Where are my horses at? Oh. Get in there, horses. Alright. Why are you all running? Halt. Fire. There we go. They should be able to just... Hey, look, it's the enemy general. Yeah! Easy win. Ah, he can't do a thing. And he's pretty much gone. Archers are truly brutal. Oh, I see I also massacred all of my own men with that maneuver. But it's okay. This ain't about them. It's okay to massacre your own men because I won. And that's what matters.
How could it end like this?
My general is never going to show
within
up.
your grasp.
That's fine.
Horses!
The enemy has lost the
And we win! At only the low cost of 100 of our men bravely fighting where I ordered them to. Good. I'm glad they charged in and died at my discretion. It's okay. They were cheap. They were, in fact, the cheapest unit in our faction. And this is their purpose.
A fantastic display of bravery.
I kind of want to raise the city as retribution for killing my king. But this is also the last city I need to complete this starting settlement, so our province is now complete. It is ours. So what do we got here? We could build the stables, get the chariots, then get horses. Probably a good move. Build the barracks as well for infantry. And we could go for archers, just go for the complete set. That wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. What else can we do? We could build the practice halls for better units. We'll probably want that later on. We could go for cheaper units as well. Not a bad idea. And it would reduce construction costs. This might be a good start, actually. What is the officer's school? Recruitment rank +3. Generals receive a mount upon recruitment. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna have a hard time deciding what we want. This is at least three slots. We're gonna have a total of 6 slots, so I could get the practice halls, cheaper recruitment, and better generals. And then I guess in the future, tear down the wood production for city walls? Seems a little silly, but we won't need wood from our capital at the end. Let's go for that. Do we just keep stacking our capital city? Or do we secure... Oh, I need to get rid of this event. I was even looking on that event, just blocking my way. The real challenge of streaming this game is how much stuff is going on at all times. Oh, good. This is a port city, by the way. Port cities make wood. I need it. And so do you. Hey. Well, with that said, let us upgrade our lumber camp. First thing, it'll keep getting us wood, which will help feed our militaries as time goes on. We're going to just plunge into the negatives on food, get as many soldiers as I can, as fast as possible. I am totally okay with this. First off, we have our starting god, Ninurta. Your faction can worship up to 3 deities, which each give unique faction bonuses. Ninurta, let's see, his shrines improve recruitment rank and influence. That's pretty darn good. Hold up. Let's build a shrine to Ninurta right in the city we just took. I'm going to be doing a lot of recruitment because this is on the river. So we're going to do a lot of fighting here. This is where my armies will be exported through the wonders of the world to learn our glorious, peaceful ways by force. Ah, I see. We have almost nothing built up in any of our territories, in fact. So we're going to build more shrines to the Ninurta for now. It'll help keep influence high. And if influence is high, the people are happy, and no one will consider themselves a dirty Hittite. We even get a commandment. Another thing to note of commandments in Pharaoh Total War, all of them have trade-offs. While I can say reduce my recruitment costs and upkeep, which I will definitely be doing right now. Oh, look at that. I can reduce the food income in the settlement for better cavalry. Not bad. For now, we're going to have to go for reduced recruitment costs and upkeep.
Everybody has their duty.
And we need to make a plan. What do we need? What do we want? Right now, food is okay. We have wood and stone in our starting empire, so we'll be able to build buildings and upgrade our cities. What we lack up here is bronze. I only have a few archer units, and it's already plunging me into the negatives. So we need to invade someone who owns bronze. And these guys own bronze, but they're really big. Looks like this is the primary Assyrian city. Let's not fuck with them. These guys to our north are... Oh my gosh, these guys are at least 6 cities. These guys to our north are smaller and have a bit of bronze. So racing north might be good. Alternatively, I could rush the city of Mari and take it. It has gold. While gold is not bronze, as I'm sure you're so keenly aware. It is gold, and we don't have any gold income. You get your hands on gold. Yeah, I can buy all the bronze I need. In fact,
the burden of my duty for a long
I
time.
think I want some gold. Should we keep this general recruited? That is the question for today. Well, let's upgrade his move speed. Yep, we'll upgrade his move speed. There are 3 stats you can upgrade when you level. They're basically upkeep, so you can make your army cheaper and up your line of sight. You can increase the loot and replenishment the army gets for an army that's constantly fighting. or you can make an army that's really fast. This will also unlock minor benefits that they can equip as titles.
The future belongs
For
to
us, we'll just grab what we can. More replenishment for cavalry. It's something. Clearly, they want you to have a very cavalry-heavy force. That said, let's end our turn and get moving instead of me taking 1,000 years, right? Right. Ah. Well, we're okay. We're just gonna auto-resolve that. Hey, man. Are you not dead? Really?
Another year, another campaign.
Hey, man, I got a general by himself. I have a job for you, buddy. Go run that guy down.
Or bronze blade.
Just, why is there... Your entire people are gone, and now you will die with them. Good. About time.
Is ours.
It's better this way, bud. Lay down and feel the peace enter your body. The peace of my sword as I stab you.
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
So, I think it's time to steal this gold-bearing capital city before its defenses get at all large. Because when you move on riverways, oh, the river ends right up here. That makes me want to murder everyone to the south. Boy, this Assyrian grind set is certainly easy to develop, isn't it? So looking at the world map, right? Everything to the south of this is the Arabian Peninsula and the Arabian Desert. It's not hospitable. There aren't primary factions. So it's a solid border. Being on a border is not as safe as in normal Total War games, because once the sea people invade, desert tribes are going to come in to steal our stuff. We'll have to defend our border cities. With that said, these are solid territories. Look at this. This one makes bronze and food. Hey, what did I say we needed? We need bronze. And food is always good. So instead of expanding north or into proper Assyria, into our sacred lands, I could take a southern detour and secure a bubble of territory that I protect. In fact, I think we're going to go for that strategy. Call it foolish if you will, but it is what I will do. And by going for that strategy, do we snipe this guy out? He is mustering. He's trying to recruit an army. I don't want him to. In fact, I think I want him to die. I think he'll die. Do we even fight this? I don't think so. We just overwhelm them with numbers. I'm not looting because I'm going to take this city for myself. And in fact, it's a stone city. Great to get early game. Fantastic. Wood and stone secured. Why do we have local deities? What are you? Oh, I saw some more of them. Okay. Well, you have to click on local deities in order to get rid of them. It's not a great pop-up, but it's fine. So we have this general here. So what should we do with him? At the moment, I don't think we really need a second general. However, I could.
Better than sleeping outside.
I could. Wow, my happiness is imploding. The people are restless indeed, you could say. Indeed. Oh, I don't have any stone. All right, I know what homeboy here is gonna do. He's gonna recruit some levies, some Kopesh levies, and we're going to have him garrison our capital city, because there's a high chance we're going to have to fight off some pesky farmers who are angry about the whole starvation problem. Ooh, such whiners. All people do is complain. It's maddening. All right, we've upgraded our sheep, our fortitude stat. This now gives our army a nice boost because we hit tier 5. Now we get 10% more replenishment in the army and better defense. Not bad. Look at that replenishment. The army's raring to go. Raring to go. I'm not even going to bother recruiting more men. It's a pretty solid army. It's kind of a trash stack as it is. And you don't want to make a mistake of recruiting too many trash units. Something the AI does, and we're going to see very soon, you will see, don't worry, is in Pharaoh Total War, the AI tends to recruit an obscene number of tier 0 trash units. I'm talking a minor faction will invade you and be like, hey man, I'm hitting you with 60 units of peasants. And you're just like, oh, I can't beat that. Oh yeah, just gonna slurp these bad boys up for that wood and stone reward. That is my ambition. That's a lot of guys.
What next?
Since when did you have that many guys? All right, sail on in for the invasion. Actually, you do that. We're going to have our king sail on in. I can't believe our king died in the first battle against peasants. That's still so unbelievably embarrassing. What's their garrison got? So they got some reinforcements. They have a lot. They have a fort with no soldiers in it, so another general joined the battle from the fort. Their army is okay, and their town is mid. It doesn't look great in terms of balance of power at the moment, but I believe it will be fine. I think we'll do great. So we're going to start building siege engines. We're going to take my second general, move him into support. You always, always, always need to be willing to move in multiple stacks. Early game,
Just go away.
momentum is the key in
someone else.
every sense of
Duty
the word.
awaits.
Momentum is huge in Pharaoh Total War. And frankly, well, I don't have to tell you, the fact that my general died instantaneously in combat tells you that battle is brutal and fast. You know what? You don't need a consort. Our leader, however, does need a consort at all times. Oh, it's what he deserves. Wow, these are some these are some worthless items I have equipped. End turn. So, once we absorb these guys, what's our goal? We're going to head west. There is a desert area full of food. Full of food and a little bit of bronze. And I am going to need a lot of bronze if I want to have the ambition to invade the world. All right, we're being invaded. It looks like it's a fair fight. Let's hit quick save. We got reinforcements from our commander. He's just got some cheap troops, but that's okay. Cheap troops get the job done. And if you can get a flank, it might be all we need. What is this battle map? Oh my gosh, there's so much mud. I like how it's not a straight line. There's like a slash on the deployment zone. It's a bit silly. Oh, hello, tree. How you do? Where do my boys come in from? Ooh, look at this hill. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Wait. My king is on a chariot? Since when did I have a chariot? I don't know if I like that. I kind of liked having a full unit of archers. Well, now we got a chariot.
Fight with pride.
All right. Let's take a couple swords in reserve. Well, we'll set up a couple of these to flank. They can rush in there. The chariot will want to stay back for at least the start of combat and quite a while afterwards. Same with the horses. They can use their mobility once combat gets into it. All right. Where's my reinforcements even coming from? Hey Joel, how you doing? Yeah. These games never feel bad about Total War games being confusing. They are like absurdly complicated the first time you play them. Anyone who thinks otherwise is really, they're just being silly. These games are wildly complex. But once you get into them, I guarantee you there's really... Alright, this is an awkward... Okay. So, if they're coming from there, maybe we, like, angle ourselves? Maybe... Yeah, like that. Move these boys to here. They can be there. I was supposed to get reinforcements, wasn't I? Wonder whatever happened to that. Unless, well, no, I have no idea. Oh, he's got a composite bow of his own. All right, let's try and harass a little bit. Ba-ba. Get some harass. Oh, they're shooting at us. Yeah, I am aware. All right, I can't win a fight. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be in a chariot for my king. I might put another general in the chariot. I like having chariots, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a little spooky. it's a little spooky. Not having that many guys to defend me.
Strike with precision.
All right, let's move in. What is that formation, chariots? Okay, archers, get that work in. Their javelins will be nasty, and our shields are bad. So that's a thing. All right, one unit is charging out. You are coming in. So we'll hit them with one unit of our own. All right, now we're talking. Look at that. Their general is alone. That's what we wanted to see. Let's rush his butt. Get him.
Focus is clear.
You also charge in. You charge in from there. Actually, both of you charge in like that. And reinforce. Okay. Let's watch the good stuff. Nah. I believe you got the brain power, Joel. Because I'm just here to, yeah, get him. Get him. To watch this bit where they get smashed.
Hero of the Twin Rivers.
And then the cavalry can sweep and clean up. Let's go. And I would say Pharaoh Total War is definitely one of the hardest ones to possibly start the series with. I adore it, but it is. Oh Lord, is it complicated. Alright, their general is gone. The fool stepped out on his own and we showed him what happens. Wait, why is the battle over? Didn't the combat say that there were like 4 armies joining us? Am I crazy? Hey, archers, leave, stop, go away, turn around. Turn around, you're shooting our own guys. I'm very confused. I thought the combat said there were like a bunch of units. Like the full army. Well, whatever. Hey, remember how I said mud and chariots is bad? So check this out. My chariots move at a rate of 116. But when they hit the mud, they slow down. And these are light chariots. Oh, they're medium chariots, but still. It's super bad for them. They just get bogged down immediately. Well, I guess we'll kill them to the last man. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. There's supposed to be 4 more armies. And I was supposed to get I don't know what happened. No one spawned in. Huh? Oh yeah, you like XCOM and Bannerlord? Honestly, oh yeah, Total War Warhammer 1. That's a hard one. I love the Warhammer games, But they are, yeah, look at that. They just, is everyone just on their union break or something? No one decided to show up? Weird. I guess I'll take it.
Another year, another campaign.
But Warhammer's tough because every faction in Warhammer is weird. There's like maybe one faction that is normal in Warhammer.
Battlefield awaits.
In games like Pharaoh, it's a lot easier to understand, I would say. And my reasoning behind that is simply that, do we want to besiege them longer? Actually,
I have carried the
let's
burden of
have
my
our other
duty for
general
a
run
long
over and
time.
cut them off. As I was saying,
Move to
it's a
attack.
lot easier to understand what's going on a fundamental level in games
We
like
have them
Pharaoh,
now.
because everyone in a historical game is human. Yeah, I know. Thanks, generic. Very obvious. But in a world where everyone's human, there's a lot of logical things. For example, if you shoot someone with an arrow, they die because they're human. When you play Warhammer, it's a lot harder because if you shoot a skeleton with an arrow versus a handgun, which is better? I don't know. Right? All right.
point.
Oh, yeah, we do have a chariot equipped. Actually, well, trying to be cheeky. You know what? Yeah, trying to be cheeky with the bows got my last king killed. I think our new king likes chariots. That's his thing. He's smarter than that. Let's pretend. He's still besieging, by the way. As I was saying, Total War Warhammer is so complicated. Are reinforcements and siege battles just straight up broken in Pharaoh, Kona? Well, shoot. Found another bug, baby. That's a pretty major one, too. Time to abuse it for all it's worth. Oh, yeah. But historical games are a lot easier to learn than Warhammer, is what I'm trying to say. Because what are
Defend
you?
my home.
You have camels? What do camels do? Hit and run. Oh, are these... Wait. Range down, but charge up massively. They scare horses. Bro, there's camel units in the desert. Oh no, I was going to invade these guys. I was going to invade them for all their food. And their bronze. Oh, maybe now's my chance.
the
If I
enemy.
snipe this army,
I fight for my brothers.
if I snipe this army out, we might have a good shot, actually.
We came out on top.
Tempting. All right, we're going
You are
to
like me.
sack the fort.
10,000
We
correct
killed the
actions.
commander in the fort, so he can't help.
Battle positions.
And now we're ready. I could auto-resolve, but that's really lame, so we're going to attack. But yeah, Joel, honestly, it's hard. Warhammer and Pharaoh are the only modern Total Wars, and both are kind of hard to get into. Because Warhammer is just kind of wild, and Pharaoh is just hard. If you play Pharaoh on easy mode... Actually, you know what? Yeah, try playing Pharaoh Total War, if you're interested, of course, on easy mode. Like, turn everything to easy. I know that sounds like, oh, I don't want to play on easy mode. Just give it a shot. Oh my god, the towers. Ugh. Is there a better approach for the city? Oh, jeez. This is a little better. This is better. We're going to attack over here. We attack on one side because we outnumber them massively. Spreading out only... Well, spreading out might make sense, but this is a walled city, so there's no point.
Reinforcements. Thank the gods.
Alright, let's get in there, boys.
Fight with pride.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to... I left my general over here, so they're defending against it. Cool, we'll take that. We win these, I guess?
Time to move.
Alright. And we're going to make this a group. And they will, not you. And they will walk on up.
On we go.
Wait. Oh, hello. Yes, you will need to go this way.
The gods are with me.
Yeah. You can tell when my brain is trying to code switch very quickly to be like, oh yeah, let me explain something. Wait, I'm playing an RTS game. But yeah, it's a lot easier to understand the strategies of Total War and like the empire building in a world where everyone is human, is really just what I'm trying to say. Because in a world where everyone is a vampire, what the fuck does anything mean? If it's like, yes, obviously this is bad for the vampire economy. What are you talking about? Right? Like, what's bad for the vampire economy? All right, so my levies have terrible shields. This is kind of a horrible place. Assaulting walls are always bloody. There's never a win here. Don't think there's a good solution in a siege. You kind of just don't want to attack walls in the first place. But I don't care for the lives of my men. I'm too rich for that. So we're just going to take horrifying casualties and buy more boys. As our range superiority pays off and we can massacre them on the walls. Alright, let's get ready. Even if I lose a unit, I don't care. Like I said, these are cheap infantry. I have to replace them at some point anyways. Well, kind of. You'd be surprised at how little replacing you do in Pharaoh Total War. And while you normally would, you don't, specifically because, and I can explain that later after this battle, because of the excellently made mixed resource economy. The fact that troops that are tier 3 and above always, without fail, cost bronze in order to use. And bronze is expensive. Might sound a bit silly to say, right? Well, yeah, sure, whatever. You just don't have that much bronze in the Bronze Age, turns out. So, you know, you can only have so many elite soldiers. Everyone else a farmer. We're just not in a society that can handle mass mobilization of soldiers. And that's why Pharaoh is such a hard game. Oh yeah, the towers aren't particularly dangerous in this game. They're just a couple guys shooting arrows. You don't want them to hit. Ooh, that guy got backstabbed. You don't want them to hit you, but if they do, it's not the biggest deal in the world.
Step by step.
Actually, let's get over here, and then we'll rush down. I'll also note, soldiers, you see these little hatches? This wooden hatch here on the wall? Soldiers have to use those to move. You can't teleport down walls magically in this game. They have to, like, run to a hatch and physically climb downstairs. I point this out for those unaware because in some of the other games, Warhammer, that isn't the case. In Warhammer, they just teleport down walls. And yeah, Joel. So, Pharaoh Total War was released about 8 months ago. It was pretty much dead on arrival. Very unfortunately. And the reason it was dead on arrival is because at the time, the reputation for the game was in the gutter. Or not for the game, but for the series. Because Creative Assembly, the company, they were basically fucking around and doing stupid stuff. That's really all there is to say. They were being stupid. And as a result, no one wanted to deal with them. And everyone was like, oh, it's an incomplete game. Great. Alright, rush them. As long as you flank the enemy, their stats plummet. This guy went from 34 melee defense. Now he's at 28. We're hitting him from all sides, and we got archers shooting from the top. Easy win.
We won't miss.
Easy, easy win.
On the move! I'm not staying here!
As their general holds out. Ah, and he's gone. Nice. Who is left? Who dares hold
You
this
have captured
city?
the enemy tower.
All right, let's head to the palace, everyone.
Your warriors are wavering.
Who is trying to run? Oh, they have archers. Horses. Deal with them.
You will soon lay claim to the enemy's victory point.
Everyone else can march over here. We'll leave one unit of archers to hold the gate. Yeah, Pharaoh released fairly recently. But, as I said, it was... darn thing was dead on arrival. The
By the
release
gods,
was
your
just
warriors are rallying.
so bad. And it released at a time when, in the Warhammer games, the company was doing
enemy
really
has lost a victory
stupid
point.
stuff. And because... hey, we win. And because they're doing that, their reputation was guttered. Yes, Kona. So the reason I'm playing Pharaoh Total War is they released a massive update that they said is the last main update for the game, called Dynasties. It expanded the map and doubled the number of playable factions and unique cultures. So we're playing the Assyrian Empire, right? Assyrians, Babylonians, Greeks, and Trojans were all added to the game in this patch.
Inside, soldiers. So few are like me.
Oh, hey DJ, how you doing? Oh, wait, I only know Grok that you mentioned earlier. Oops. It's hard when you're doing two things.
To the whole world.
And I'm a little stupid. But, yes, so... oh, yeah, we'll get the 3 kingdoms later. Good lord.
The future belongs to us.
Oh, it's so sad. I don't think I want to recruit anything. Do I even want you? Wow, that came across as kind of rude. Do I even want you? What are you good for? What have you done for me? You know what? Disband. You'll come back later. Hey, my administration got smaller. As you recruit armies, by the way, makes life hard.
This is the heart
Fuck.
of the universe, and
Oh,
I
I'm not
am
king
its
of Assyria.
master.
Oh, no. I'm not the king. My king got killed. There's no king of Assyria. And I can't... oh, I can't take the position because the city. I need to own Assyria. Oh, I've been kicked out. Oh my gosh, I got myself kicked out of the court day one. Got myself kicked out of the court day one by getting killed. Who knew dying is bad? Why did nobody tell me getting killed was bad for your empire?
True master of the arts.
All right, at least we got some money. Let's build up some defenses for our capital. A watchtower and a fort. So this is a system which is rather interesting. Every town has usually 3 outposts, and the outposts are not defended. Any army can walk on in and just burn down these outposts or steal or loot them for money. And you're like, dude, what the heck? Because that's supposed to represent how in these ancient eras, you really couldn't defend most of your land. So you just kind of watched and went, ooh, glad that ain't me, huh, fellas? And with that, there is a system of lookout posts you can build that'll provide some extra soldiers and forts. So, you know how in old Total War games, well, for those who have played the old ones like Rome and Medieval, you didn't have garrisons. You had to hire soldiers and pay them money to sit in your city to defend it. Well, if you build a fort, that system comes back in Pharaoh Total War. You can pay 50% the cost to have soldiers sitting in the fort. The downside is, it's a hard world and you don't got enough money for your soldiers. So I'm just building a bunch of lookout posts as it is. Because we'll try and make it work. We'll get some defense for our towns. It's not a lot, but it'll have
Everybody
to do.
has their duty.
Why do you... Oh, right. I don't need reduced upkeep. I want move speed on this lad. What is this? More missiles or more chariots? Nope, we want missiles. Now. Ahem. So. 3 Kingdoms Total War. I forgot about that. Oh, the desert people want wood in exchange for food. But I want bronze. However, if I befriend these desert people, if I befriend them, they are treacherous and unreliable. But I could befriend them and they'll protect my border from raiders, right? They'll intercept them. And that buys me time to go for someone else. Do I give them wood for food? I think I do. You really need to rely on diplomacy in Pharaoh Total War because you cannot handle fighting too many enemies. People are angry and aggressive and you need to calm them. Okay, bro. Fight. Yeah, go. All right. How'd that work out for you, buddy? Because you need... See? And we're getting invaded from the north. There we go. It's a good thing I befriended the southern desert tribe. If I didn't, we would be hosed. Oh. Everyone is so... Why is everyone so mad at me? What is this? The Palace Archive, a unique building. Recruitment rank +7 for generals. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, I'm glad we took this city. It's also got a ton of food and gold. Oh. Silt farm. We're going to get a lot of food from this bad boy. And we're also going to need to build a happiness building. I hate building these things. But we'll have to do it for now. Because I need to move my men to the north. However, there is this guy. I need to get moving right away. Unless I just started killing someone over here. Because there's another capital city right here. Lightly defended. It gives food. Do we snipe it? Do we snipe a capital city? What do y'all think? I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking we be a little naughty. Oh, and Joel, yeah. So, okay. See, Kona brings up a good point. I had forgotten about Total War 3 Kingdoms, which is really... I think...
Find someone else.
I think that kind of tells you... Oh god, here comes the stacks of trash units. Oh, let's start building up the capital. Okay. Hold up. Can I rush this? It's expensive. Let's rush it. All right. I want a new general. I want a better general. Yeah. Look at that. So, all right. I should have explained what I did. Gold is really rare. One of the reasons it's rare is it's a resource you can use to take any building and straight up say, I want this to be maxed out. Bam. It's maxed out. You just build it immediately because you paid extra. Fantastic. Sin Nasir, this man is young. He's a generous landowner. Let's get Sin Nasir. Let's get him in here. Look at that. He starts with a chariot unit just to begin. Not bad, Sin. Not bad. We'll give him some armor. Does he need an Aegean consort? No, not really. And he's level 5. He's already better than our best generals. So we're going to recruit this. Oh my god, +3 recruitment rank. But it won't be equipped till next turn. Can we afford this? Can we afford to wait? I really want to. but it might be a trap. Sorry, as I was saying. So yeah, Three Kingdoms. There is a Total War that came out about 5 years ago, I think. Total War Three Kingdoms. It is indeed a war that takes place in the fall of the Han Empire of China and the Romance of the Three Kingdoms period, which I know that sounds rad, but I guarantee you, it plays pretty rad too. That game actually kicks ass. It's really good. So you might be thinking, generic, what's the catch?
Everybody has their duty.
There is, unfortunately, I think I do need to recruit. Let's recruit some hunters. Yeah, I don't need my javelins to be good. Those can be garbage units. We'll wait to recruit better infantry. What? And so, fine, have a consort. Whatever, Sin Nasir. Jeez, we're trying to research over here. More 20% ammo for ranged units? Holy shit, give me that research immediately. I need that shit yesterday. Good lord.
I take care of problems.
So, Total War Three Kingdoms, right? It came out. It's actually really good. It was a little rough on launch, but it is beautiful. Utterly, utterly beautiful. And it's a really fun game. It had an issue at its launch where there was only one start date, and you couldn't start in the Three Kingdoms period. You actually started at the beginning. This guy is a single army. He's just going to burn down my cities. What a punk. But, as I was saying, you couldn't start in the Three Kingdoms proper, which did annoy some people, I think. Fair. Are you... Where'd you get more units from?
How long will the
Weird.
world last?
All right, let's get some more.
Correct actions.
We can get a chariot. But chariots are expensive, so we'll start with some more Kopesh levies. Right, Three Kingdoms. My brain. What is left of it, you may ask? Not much. Blech, not much. It was really good, but after the devs released a couple different expansions, which were really bad. Like, they released the first expansion in the time period of the 8 Princes, which is a different dynasty entirely, and like one of China's greatest moments of shame, and everyone was just kind of like, why? Why would you do that? This game sucks. And it kind of sucked. And it killed a lot of momentum for the game. So Creative Assembly, the devs, just put out an announcement one day saying, yeah, game's dead. And everyone's like, what do you mean game's dead? They're just like, yeah, it's gone. It's dead. We killed it. And everyone's just like, what do you mean you killed it? That game was good. And they're like, yeah. So, Three Kingdoms to this day is still quite good. There are some total overhaul mods that are worth playing. And in general, the game is a lot of fun. Downside is it doesn't get content. Though, since I was previously saying, it's really it's just I'm just sitting in this court unable to do anything, and it sucks. We're gonna blackmail the King of Elam to get some influence, assuming we win. Sorry, let me explain what this is. This is the Royal Mesopotamian Court. Every faction has its own court. We don't have a slot in the court because our king got iced. And each turn, you can talk to one of the members of the court, try and get things going with them, talk with them, befriend them, maybe just give them money or blackmail them, and they can give you special permissions based on their position. The King of Elam, for example, could give us access to special elite soldiers, and that would get us max tier units immediately. How would I pay for them? That's a different question, but I would have access to them. But yeah, so Three Kingdoms, amazing, beautiful game. Just just didn't get as much as it deserved. What's still there is very much still worth playing, but there should be more there. Oh my god, it's nothing but farmers. It's actually nothing but wave after wave of farmers. Oh lord. Why does the AI have to do this to me? Oh, it's just silly. Like guys, who's running your farms? I think they recruited the entire population of their rural areas to invade. Well, there's no real point in holding choke points against this many farmers. So we could just hold on to our armory. But we don't have any armor. So I think we'll just hold on to our resource point. Let them come in, and we'll just kind of hope, I guess. It's
Always a blessing and a curse.
it's not great,
Never give in.
but we'll just kinda hope. And if it works, it works.
Reinforcements.
Our only goal is to kill as many farmers as possible.
Onward.
Oh, I've missed the
Absolutely as many as possible.
Egypt's finest.
Because there's going to be a lot of them. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, here they come. And yeah, Kona, I agree. From what I'm aware, the Chinese community, when the 8 Princes expansions released, was like, what? Why the fuck would you release this? What is wrong with you people? And they were right to do so. We never got a Korea expansion for 3 Kingdoms. Never.
Arrows
It's
knocked.
still
On the move.
absolutely wild.
equipment is so
March.
Alright. Every arrow loosed is a farmer killed, and every farmer killed is one fewer that I gotta deal with.
Shot away. The enemy is laying claim to your victory point.
Yeah, they can take the armory. Not a single one of these guys has a weapon to build.
primed for battle.
There's no benefit for them.
On the move.
Are they actually just
Room
rushing
for
the middle?
success.
No, here they come. Okay.
Victory beckons. Make the gods proud.
Let's fly.
Archers, fire. Death from above. The gods
All right, you
guard
charge
us.
in. You
have
shoot.
lost a victory point.
Shoot now.
We march. On the move.
Yeah, let's kind of pull a cheeky little flank with these farmers.
With me.
Arrows knocked.
Step by step.
We'll move our archers over a
On we go.
little.
We march.
Try and get
Time
some
to
direct
move.
shots.
Honor the gods.
Yeah, these settlements aren't easily defensible,
Aim and fire.
but they're okay.
To victory.
Sadly, I think our general will be dying very shortly. There's a lot of angry farmers, and they're very angry, let's just say.
No hesitation. Gods bless our bow. Nothing can stop us. On the move.
Alright, let's move them there.
With pride.
Just keep loosing arrows, which will do great for us.
Embrace your fury.
Room for success.
Ah, crap. Guess we'll have to charge the back. We don't want to get flanked. Okay, how's the general doing? We're killing farmers, but we're losing a lot of guys. So, not great. Not great.
Fight with pride. Marksman. Strike with precision.
Our other general, oh, it's spearmen. Spearmen are very defensive units. They're not very good at killing. So they're going to kill these farmers with few casualties, but it's going to take them a long time. Our other commander is Axemen, which kind of serve the opposite role, where they are insanely strong, but they get killed easily. Tragically so, you could say.
Step by step.
Ever enduring.
Well, like I said, our only goal is to kill as many farmers as possible before this battle ends. And boy, can we kill a lot of Don't shoot my own bodyguard, you fucking archers. Son of a bitch. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. I take it back. We are doomed because they're stupid.
Strike them down.
Your warriors have been routed.
Well, our general's dead, so that's fine. We'll do what we can. Oh, the farmers hit us in the back. Ooh. Ooh, and okay, so I want to show something off. Flanking in Pharaoh is brutal. My soldiers should have defense of 39. Well, not 39. It should be like in the 59 for their defense. For reference, that represents the chance of them getting hit in combat. The reason it's so bad is because they were hit in the flank. When they're hit in the flank, it plunged down to like 18. If you hit someone in the flank, they're doomed. It's over. And holy crap. Yeah, there's always casualties. It's okay. I was never going to hold this city. That's one of the things you need to acknowledge in Pharaoh Total War. It is simply a brutal time period. You can't defend all the towns. You will lose a lot of these towns. So, accept that.
Your warriors have been routed.
You're just going to have to retake them, I guess. But we killed almost 800 farmers, which... I don't think that's enough. Look how many of those guys there are. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot, and I mean a lot of units. Because they got another stack. This is what I mean by the trash. Look at that. Another army. Oh, but they're rushing out to hit my king. Unfortunately, I am marching, so my units will start tired. They are somewhat exhausted. Oh, they have camels. Crap, I don't know how to fight camels. We'll just try and shoot them with our bows before it gets too bad. Now, that's actually a... We outnumber them, but I think they have a better army than we do. What do we got? What can we set up? This is a good map. Okay, let's take a look. Maybe in the forests? That might be good. Well, put the clubs and the horses here in the forest. We'll group that. You can be 4. We have our sword front line, kopeshes actually, which are just swords but more baller swag. For any not familiar, a kopesh is a Bronze Age weapon. Where can we... can you really see those? Not really. It is... You can kind of see them. It's hard. Kopeshes are essentially swords, but they're curved outwards at the end, so it forms like almost an axe-like chopping head on the sword, and you can hook things with it. They're really cool. The reason they fell out of fashion was largely because forging this thing is like impossible with iron. When you make bronze, the forging process of bronze actually allows you to cast a sword. Like you build a mold. It's just not something you can do once you move on to iron after the Bronze Age collapsed. So, oops, such is life. All right, so this is our strategy. It's pretty simple. We're forming what is known as a noob box. This is a noob box, where you put the archers on the inside, you put the infantry on the outside, and you let the AI ram into you, and you pray. Okay. Are they coming at us? Why are you not coming at us? You attacked me, punk. I'm not coming towards you. Okay, they're just... Oh my god, they're so slow in that mud. Yes, tire yourselves out, fools. Run at me. All my men are tired. It's only fair that yours become tired too. The downside of being tired, by the way, is that you don't fight good when you're tired. Who knew? Wait, what's this trait? This unit's stamina is more affected by fatiguing actions. Oh my gosh, my guys are weak. By which I mean they are apparently physically babies. They are levies, which means they don't know how to fight in the slightest. Well, shoot. Alright, let's change this formation to kind of wing out a little. Move our archers like that. I'm going to move my commander over here on the chariot. If I can intercept them and get to those archers, we're going to have a good time. But we need them to engage us first. We're going to have to lose a lot of men to make that happen. All right, now's our chance. Move them out. Charge in, lads.
Your warriors are wavering.
All right, let's get them. We'll just keep shooting. Defensive stance on there. Kill those camels, why don't you? That'd be swell, huh?
No, death will not take me.
We're gonna flank and crush and do something that can be referred to as defeating in detail.
Your warriors have been
What that strategy means is we're picking one flank of the enemy to just rush down and brutally overwhelm. They, for their side, is just annihilating us in honest, straightforward combat. So it's a question of who can crush each other faster. Unfortunately, my chariots are not that good, so let's get out of that. In fact, let's rush this. Cavalry, you hit this side. Keep your cavalry and your chariots moving at all times. If they stop moving, they die. So, it's all about speed. Alright, you shoot this away. You reposition to shoot that away. And we don't actually want to engage right away. We want to let the arrows... Oh my gosh, look at that. This used to be people. This, good lord, can you... This used to be people. It is no longer. Holy crap, we got him. All right, time to run him down. Horses, keep smashing. We're gonna hit speed. Let the archers just kind of rip through those infantry, and the chariots clean up the rest. Easy strategy. And yeah, I do agree. The noob box is a classic. The reason it's called a noob box is because in the Total War games, for people who play multiplayer battles, which, to be honest, isn't many. I don't play them. I certainly. It's not many, and I am not one of them. But it's the most common strategy, in particular in Warhammer Total War, because there are factions such as the Dwarves, who are entirely based around standing still and having no fast units at all.
The
noob box became kind of infamous because every dwarf faction you fight is that. It's just this box that refuses to move. And you either know how to break it or you lose. And that's it. So, but yeah, As a player, especially against AI, you'd be a fool not to use that box. It is one of the most traditional formations of human society. In fact, the entire shot and pike era of muskets and pikes was just real world armies forming new boxes because
I have
they
carried
work.
the burden of
They
my
work
duty for a
good.
long time.
Real good. Trade my court action for gold. Ooh. That's kind of tempting. I do want gold. I don't have very much. I'll take it. I hate it, but I'll take it. Alright, so what is this button? Power of the Crown. Right, so every faction in this game has legitimacy. This represents your local culture's willingness to accept you as a ruler. So at the moment, Babylon and me, the king of the universe in Assyria, is currently the leader of the Mesopotamian culture. By the way, can we appreciate that they had minor kings such as King of Babylon, King of Assur? The leader of Mesopotamia's official title was in fact King of the Universe. You know, if you ever feel down, treat yourself like the Mesopotamians treated themselves. Yeah, obviously I'm the center of the world. What are you, stupid? But people with enough legitimacy can start a civil war and attempt to claim the throne. And this gives them special regalia, special equipment, and it just makes them generally super cracked and strong. Ah, crap, I lost my recruitment building.
We shall recruit.
Well,
Take them,
butts.
feed them,
I
train
guess
them.
I'll recruit some more hunters.
Pay attention,
Yeah, they're
recruit.
cheap. I'll get some
Or die
cheap
later.
javelins, and we're gonna just have to keep building up. Not much else we can do at the moment. Darn. Actually, do I want hunters? These armies, hold up, what's this army? It's all farmers. We're going to need our own wall of infantry.
Bolster the ranks.
We need
here
a
has
wall of
military training?
militia to defeat this wall of farmers. It's our only hope.
People fear what they do not understand.
Alright. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with a box. I call it the noob box, not because I wish to denigrate it, but because that's just kind of what a lot of the Total War community is used to calling it.
Sound battle horns.
Alright, I think we can beat this guy.
Touching me,
Yep, we
Kosa.
crushed him down. He still has a fort somewhere, but that's okay. We're going to build a wall sap. Now that is a good idea. What that is it's the most expensive thing. We are sending people to dig underground. And as those people dig underground, they are going to... What do I need to upgrade? More people? Okay. As they dig underground, they're going to undermine the wall and cause it to collapse. As it collapses, it is going to open up a gap. We can rush in. Now. Okay. Now this is one of the cool parts of Pharaoh, and actually makes it very replayable. Ancient legacies. Every faction has different ancient legacies you can choose to pursue, and you can only pursue one. As the Mesopotamians, we can either pursue the legacy of Sargon the Great, which is a military ambition. It wants you to engage in conquest, have a lot of goals and ambitions, and keep conquering. As we complete ambitions, we gain archetypes for big benefits, and as we grow, we can appoint royal scribes to show off how cool we are. Pretty nice. The alternative is to embrace Hammurabi the lawmaker and build the Code of Hammurabi ourselves. For those not aware, the Code of Hammurabi is the first known example of the law and legal systems from human civilization. We've dug up chunks of it, and it's, yeah, that's definitely a legal book, all right. But with the Code of Hammurabi, we create laws to buff our faction and then nerf other portions of our faction in certain aspects to essentially custom build a faction that's hyper good at certain things. But we are Assyria. We're conquerors. We're Giga Chads. We're going to join Sargon the Great. We're going to beat everyone up. If I wanted to be a Babylonian lawmaker, I'd pick Babylon like a chump. I don't need that. Let's go. Look at that mask, baby. Look at that mask above my head. So, no royal scribe. Can I pick a scribe? Ah, yes. It gives us at least one type of ambition. An overseer. What are overseer ambitions? Raiding ambitions or building ambitions? Let's raid. We should do some raiding. It's raiding season. I declare it to be raiding season. Oh, we can pay gold to get ambitions. Sorry. So, we can either wipe out our enemies entirely and get a bunch of resources. But can we do that in 15 turns? It's going to be tough. Or we can conquer a bronze territory and get a ton of bronze. Bronze buys us elite soldiers. I need that. In fact, I really do want that. Alternatively, we just build more food. I think we want the bronze. Alright. Let's...
10,000 correct actions.
Actually, can we get another ambition? Dang, we gotta wait. Alright,
Engage the enemy.
that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I can't believe I lost my tier 2 soldiers from that city. Oh, it could have been so good. We could have had it all. Oh, well. It's not the worst thing in the world now, is it? Oh. As I try and move my water glass next to my other water glass, and I pull this complete fool's gambit of squishing my finger. Oh my god! Why? Oh, there's so many! Hold up! There's like... They're sending 50 units against my 10. Alright. Well... It's time to kill as many farmers as physically possible. Oh my god. The great hosts are upon us. Oh my god, it's Ea Nasir. Son of a bitch. We gotta kill this guy. We gotta kill this guy. That must just be a random name. Alright. Oh. We got it. We got a defensive point. Oh yeah. Alright, so who takes the first hit? The axes or the swords? I'm thinking our swords. We'll take the first hit. Follow it up with axes.
Will not let us fail!
We'll have archers here. Archers here. Our king will be here.
Axes!
It actually makes us want to do kind of like that.
Victory beckons!
So if I do it like that,
Fear my power.
perfect. And our archers can sit on this side. Yeah, and they get a little vision. What do we do with the cavalry? This is a tough one. I don't know. I think they're going to just have to plunge into the farmer horde at the end of the fight and die pathetically. Oh, so that must be a random name, Ea Nasir, because we won't see it. But I found out when I was poking around playing as the Babylonians. Ea Nasir does control a city. He is a minor faction. And apparently, I've been told, Ea Nasir's minor faction is unique. Because if you make a trade agreement with him, he doesn't give you all of the resources you agreed on. He fucking cheats you. That son of a bitch. He can't keep getting away with it. And for reference, for those who don't know, Ea Nasir is in fact one of the only human beings who we know of by name in the Bronze Age. The reason is that he was a copper merchant at the time, and he wasn't just any copper merchant. He was a bad copper merchant. He was a cheat and a scumbag, to the point that people were sending angry letters saying, dude, I had to send my guys through a war zone to get this copper, and you gave me copper that is complete garbage. And his response was, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Absolute legend. Absolute legend. And even in this game, if you make a deal with him, he cheats you. So just open fire and kill Ea Nasir on sight. It's what the people would have wanted. You can do what 1,000 men in the past dreamed of. Killing Ea Nasir. Alright. Ooh, here they come. Ooh, here they come. Alright, let's get the horses out. Now's our only chance to leave the settlement zone. It's all we're gonna get. We're going to have the archers stop firing. Oh, why are those farmers wrapping around? We don't accept that. No, sir, no, sir. Alright, all archers, just kind of shoot into that giant mass. Oh, let's hit these javelins. Oh, right, yes, that's a good point. And the reason we know that he was such a jerk is he kept the tablets of the letters sent to complain to him in his house in safe storage that was so safely stored, we still have the records to this day. We were able to find them. This is very notable because we have like no Bronze Age records, but there's this one jerk of a merchant who was rich enough, like just had so much money, he could dedicate an entire room in his house to holding giant clay tablets, complaining that he was a cheat and a fraud because he found it really funny. What a legend. What a hero, you could say. Truly a man of honor. Oh god, I'm not liking this. Just shoot into that. Holy crap, this sea of people. Oh, that is horrible. We are doomed. Where are my horses at? Perfect. Perfect. Hey, look at those javelins thinking they can get some cheeky damage off. Let's hit them from behind. The cavalry formation. Get them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Wait, are they all dead? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The cavalry formation's for real, though. What in the world? Okay. Yeah, I know I'm losing ground. What do you want from me, man? What do you want from me? I'm doing my best over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, the horseman unit might be a little OP. Yeah, no, Ea Nasir was a homie. He understood that what humanity truly needs is a villain. A heel, you could say. And he was right. If you think about it, the thing that has powered human innovation through all of history, it wasn't heroes, it wasn't necessity. You know what powered heroes and innovation in our world? Haters. And he's the greatest hater of them all. The oldest hater. The hater, you could say. Alright, if we pick off all the javelins, that should put us in a better spot for when we fight these armies for real. We're gonna have to retake our territory, but we can at least get some damage in. Oh, we're breaking in mass.
Your warriors
Nope.
have been routed.
And that's it. Too many guys. Too many guys. How many kills did we get? 1,100 kills. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not the worst. And most importantly, we wiped out several of the units. In my opinion, if you get light damage on every unit, it's like not great. What you want to do is you want to really take specific enemies and rip them down. That way they can't recover and they just lose it entirely. Son of a bitch, who's attacking me now? Holy crap, that's a lot of guys. It's okay. They're leaving their he has a wall of spearmen reinforcements. But spearmen suck in a fight. My Kopeshes will crush them in a straight up fight. In fact, Kopeshes and axes get a bonus against shielded units. That's looking good for me. And if I can pull a cheeky flank or two, ooh, not looking bad. However, so they're reinforcing from all sides. I'm thinking we actually... Can I... How much of this can we stand in? Oh, God, this is a horrible place to fight. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, and light infantry can't do anything through water. But I'm light infantry. I don't want that. Or do I? Do we hold out here? Oh. Yeah, I think we do. I think we hit them in the river shallows. Shallows? The shallows. Words. Ah, who needs them? All right. So let's hit this. These men will prepare to defend the river shallows. And our archers will be positioned to hit these reinforcements the moment they come in. We're going to take some of these units here, which actually is kind of risky. And we're going to take some of these units here, put them here. Horses and chariots in case we need to support on this side. Perfect. Perfect. Why not you? You. There we go. All right. Maybe another Kopesh. Perfect. All right. So we're going to chop them up. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Kopeshes were made explicitly to fight shields. Who knew? Okay, they did all spawn on this side. Let's get in there. Get in, lads. Yep, just rip them up with arrows. Perfect.
Fight with pride. Break them. Step, march, go. The enemy
Let's
general
move our
has perished.
horses this way. Oh, their general's down.
Maintain
Our chariot archers can do their best, I suppose.
Steady your mouth.
We're going to get our horses some room to charge. We actually want you boys to... What do we want you to shoot at? Whatever. Perfect. This is great. The reinforcements can just get massacred on the on the approach. All right. Tear up those spears. Downside is that spears are really good versus horsemen. But it's fine as long as we can break them on the charge and massacre them on the retreat. Which we're doing a good job of, so.
Put their eyes out. Onwards.
All right, archers, get over here. Get ready for the next fight, which will be inevitable and probably sooner than you expect.
Ride on. Prime for battle. Blade. We march.
Combat orders.
I was born.
All right, charge in again, cavalry. We're gonna spook them. Yeah, and they're running. Oh yeah, baby. Easy win. Is that another small group coming for us, I see? Oh ho ho ho! I do think it is. I do declare. This will be an easy win. Take them apart one at a time. That's how we do it. All right, let's hit them in the water. Well, do we want to fight in the water? Yeah, actually, yeah, it's pretty good for us. Move our horses out. We're going to rush this fool. Just shoot him point blank with some archer chariots. Bonk into him. Actually, let's not bonk in. Let's get the horses in. And then they charge in with the infantry. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect, and they're routing already. Oh, there's a... Hey, look, blood in the river. Nice. Anyways, let's crush these guys. Yeah! Just smash them. And we run them down. The rest of the army can retreat. Oh, hey, the camels. Everyone else is now free to pull back, join the rest of the army, or run away. I don't like those. I don't like these damaged units creeping their way in. Let's just get everyone out safely. Eh? I don't need to chase down that general. He's already wiped. If the general dies, just so y'all know, the rest of the bodyguard despawns. They only exist as long as the general exists, so... You take them all out, well... That's that, as they say.
Take their heads and do not come back. It must be done.
Let's hit them. Swing in. You boys move over this way. Form a bit of a wall. Let's charge this small unit of infantry. There we go. Got some good damage on the charge. And it is now time to run from the camels. Run away. Where's our horses go? We'll rush them in, crush that group. Why are you still there, chariots? You had one job, which is to get away as the archers open fire. Who is left? Oh, the city garrison is left. All right, let's clean these fools up and get everyone possible to safety. Good. Yeah, no, I agree. This was kind of a like, ooh, this might be a bad battle. We're doing great now. Easy win. It's all because the reinforcements came in very awkwardly for them, which sucks for them, but that's their problem, not mine, right? Alright, all the infantry need to pull back. The archers can remain there, but all of our damaged troops, we really want to pull back to here and give some time to relax. They need to rest. They are, quite frankly, altogether too injured and too tired to fight well. Alright, let's get these guys out. Would you stop shooting? Actually, you know what? You go over here. Alright, and now the real fight begins. Oh, they're moving in so slowly. Let's rush them in the mud. Hey guys, how's it going? Surprise! Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Your warriors are wavering. Tear through them. Put their eyes out. Fight with pride. Strong
As we just kind of rush in, form some lines. Get them in there. You rush that. Oh, the bodyguard dares to come back. Bold of you, frankly.
Ranks! Go forth!
Archer, fire!
Everyone otherwise loosen up. Let me show you one nice little trick. When you're shooting at an enemy group, it can be very tempting to fire at the closest one. What you actually want is to fire in an X formation. So good lord, why is this overlay still here every time? So what you want is to, actually have your units fire at the farthest position from them. And that might sound strange, but the reason is that it gives them essentially a clearer line of sight to their target than they would otherwise get. So these guys here want to fire in this direction. And likewise, the units that are here want to shoot in this direction. It's a little strange sounding, but it makes a lot of sense once you get used to the idea.
Nothing can stop us.
Alright, so how's it going? These clubs have chased off those javelins. These guys are about to get rolled by horses. Perfect, we're doing great. Oh, looks like our marksmen have all run out of ammo. So now what you do is you take them and you use them as a very, very bad infantry. It's all they're good for at this point. Remember, a flanked enemy. So let's look at this enemy. They have 31 defense. Now that they've been hit in the rear, they have 10 defense. Even a bad unit can hit a rear and do massive damage. Not themselves. They don't do the damage, and that's okay. The damage comes from the fact that you can't defend yourself from the guy in front when you're being attacked. Same as this. We charge into this rear, cause a brutal morale shock. Bada bing, bada boom. We get a cascade of morale failures. They're all running for their lives. And we won't give it to them. Kill them all, boys. Time to speed up time and run them down.
One of your units has depleted their ammunition. The enemy
Just
general
wipe
has
them out.
perished.
Ah, and that's how we take a city. Trick them to come outside and then massacre them in the field. In fact, it's not even old. That's just like one of the most classic strategies of history, honestly. Especially their elite units and their swords. Ah, and terrain. And that is one thing. I gotta hand it to it. Total War Warhammer is a lot of fun. It's got some really cool things. The maps kind of suck overall. When you compare it to Pharaoh here, I can win brutal battles by taking the deltas of rivers, the mud of beaches, and look at that. They got absolutely massacred, and I had lost about a third of my men pretty good for being outnumbered and surrounded. Just because I was able to take advantage of them coming in from different directions. Nice. You don't get that in Warhammer, tragically. It just doesn't really support that kind of fantasy and that kind of vibe. Are you? This guy's besieging me. I'm being reinforced by these guys. Assyria's reinforcing me with their own trash stack. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, against rebels. All right, we're just going to auto-resolve. And I'll take some money. Thanks, rebels. I still can't recruit my army, gosh darn it. Please, please let me recruit some militia. All right, and now we take this city. The one that, oh, we gotta wait a turn. We can't actually attack it yet. Gosh darn it. Why did I not build the ram on turn 1? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. But am I stupid? Alright, let's build some watchtowers. I don't really want to invest a lot in these low-lying cities. I just want the gold. The gold is so valuable. I think it was worth it to go
You
swipe
are
it up.
in this court by
Steal
my
it up as
grace
fast as
only.
possible. Alright. So they're swarming over us in a big way. What can we do to defend ourselves is the question. We can't upgrade this. What I might need to do is recruit a new general. Is this only in the province? It is. Okay. So let's recruit a new general. Who's good? Who's young? Nabu Salim. Perfect. Freed from slavery? That's cool,
I shall
man.
bring a new era to the whole world.
So we now have another general. He has a chariot, which they always get for free. It's a nice feature.
I
And
need hearty warriors.
he is going next turn to
True master
float
of the
down
arts.
river over to here and recruit us some garbage units.
Sound battle horn.
In fact, I think he'll only be able to recruit
I take
the
care of
garbage
problems.
words. Garbage farmer units that we are fighting in mass. I mean, you can comment on my dumb comment, but I'm just going to pretend that you didn't. Ah, crap. The desert to the south is attacking us. Oh, we dropped the trade agreement and I forgot to refresh it. Gosh darn it. Life is rough. They sensed our weakness. Never trust the desert. Sin Salabim Kek. Cancel my plot and he'll like me? Cool. All right, I canceled my blackmail, which forces him to do what I want. I will now blackmail him again immediately. I will now immediately start a blackmail plot. All right, so we got 20% more ammo. That's insane. What else can we research? More recruitment? It feels kind of rough to ignore everything and go for recruitment and replenishment and just military. But obviously, as you can see, I need more soldiers, man. I need more soldiers. Not a want, it's a need.
The battlefield
These
awaits.
guys are everywhere. Look at this. All right, we've taken the city. We did lose one unit, but it's not a big deal.
So few are like
Taking
me.
the city. Oh, what are these native units? Are those? Hold up. Hold up.
I shall bring a new era to the whole
Level
world.
3 native recruitment office. What does this give here? So we have bad camel units, Armenian warriors, or Aramaean warriors and skirmishers. And what is this? Alamu heavy. Oh my god. Heavy camelry. What a line. What a line. Heavy camelry. All right, I kind of love that. But these are... Oh, crap. The desert gives access to shielded... They have shields? Shielded horse archers that are also on camels. Ooh. Ooh, and they got spears, so they just annihilate enemy cavalry in a fight. Or chariots. Okay. This desert's got a few things going for it, I'm starting to think. And also a lot of food production. That's good. Oh, that's very good. Let's be smart, and we're going to immediately build a city guard station to get some walls for this city.
I listen.
I've got a feeling I'm gonna need them.
I suppose I
Ooh,
can
I
hear
got a
you out.
feeling I'm gonna need them. We got more factions, more people we need. So let's get some food out of them, huh? You see, we have a mass... Actually, you can't see it. Hold on. Hold on. You see in the bottom left, we have a massive food deficit of like 1,200 food. So if we can get a lot of food out of them in exchange for, say, 200 wood. Oh, look, they love my plan. And we'll barter for the next... Oh, what are they happy with? The next 6 turns. And now they'll... give me wood, they'll like me a little more, and most importantly, a faction I am trading with. These Canaanites I am now trading with. As long as I'm trading with them, they won't attack me. Huh. Request to be adopted into the dynasty of the main Assyrian faction. Well, yeah, that seems good. Wait, that seems great. Hold up, can I marry into your faction? I mean, my faction leader needs a marriage, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah, let's marry into the Assyrian royal family. Make it work. What do you want? You want me to give you a main city. Hold up. Hold up. Bro? Okay, we're not marrying in. We are not doing that. However, we can probably milk a little bit of food. We can't milk anything. 10 food. 10 food. I can't have Assyria declare war on me. I cannot. I cannot. It's bad enough as it is, okay? Alright. I do want to recruit... where was my last general? There he is. Let's have him swim to Mari. And I want to reinforce my gold-producing city. Because I need gold.
The future belongs to us.
Look at that. Is that camel units?
Fill the ranks. Training
Why would
will
I
come
want
later.
pack camel? Ammo... Hold. Whoa. The pack camels restore ammo? Oh my god. This is such a good unit. Wait a second. Oh, shit. What else could I get? Some basic spearmen, some warriors, which are very skilled, but okay otherwise. I think I want to restore my archer's ammo. Ooh, we're getting spicy. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, our prince is getting decently experienced. My main faction is... Pardon me. I'm dying. My main faction, it is a little bit of a struggle bus, I will not lie. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. As I need to cough even more. Why is everyone getting all these chariots? What's going on? Lettuce. Okay, have some... Wait, I'm sorry. Lettuce was believed to be an aphrodisiac? Huh. Is that a thing? Oh, I think a civil war's starting. I forgot to turn myself back on. Boop. Oh, yeah. I think Babylon's trying to get the throne.
The twin brothers turn against each other. Virtues are abandoned.
Okay. Okay. If Babylon and Assyria are at each other's throats for the throne, this is only good for me. Because if they weaken each other, that's more room for me to swoop in and become king of the universe. It's only good for us, really. Oh yeah. Nice. But, and here we are seeing the difficulty of Pharaoh Total War. In most Total War games, you can paint the map, which means you can kind of just expand in any direction and just crush your enemies. In Pharaoh Total War, why is
a delicate balance.
What? I'm skipping that. I think a second person started the Civil War. I think we got 2 civil wars going on at the same time for no reason. Who do you want? You want food? You want wood in exchange for food. Deal. Don't attack me. I don't know who you are. I will pay you off. Please don't try and kill me. I am very busy with people trying to kill me right now. Let's get some crappy javelins. They're not good, but I'm going to get attacked, and my defenses are bad. Okay, actually, my defenses are really bad. Let's get some of that. Let's take you off that chariot, buddy.
I seek comrades with vision.
You know what?
Your
You
heart
can use
sings
this
for
small
blood.
shield,
Come then.
and what's this do? Oh, barely
I need
anything.
hearty
And this
warriors.
axe we got. There we go. This general will not be a charioteer. Oh my god, here they
Prod
come.
me again. I dare you.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
I
Oh,
am
what
destined
we
to
gonna do? What are we gonna do? I could sneak around and try and hit them. Oh my god. Oh, they're so far south. Yo, these settlements suck to attack. I want the food and the bronze. I really need the bronze, actually. Speaking of which, let's do some trade. Who doesn't care about bronze but needs gold?
Greetings
Temtem,
and welcome.
you
What
have
do you want to
extra
discuss?
bronze? Please give me 100 bronze for the next 10 turns. I'll give you 35 gold. Thanks, man.
Anything else?
Perfect. We now are not going to run out of bronze, but we are running low on
Burning
food. Which means, what do we do? This area is not secure, but it's about as close as we can get. We'll build a watchtower and pray.
True master of the
So I need to
arts.
move him up here and intercept this big old army. Looks like this is one of the
allegiance lies
damaged
elsewhere.
farmer swarms. So I think we can
Engage the enemy.
ambush it while it's marching. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. My units are so much better, auto-resolve thinks I just annihilate them, so... I hate to spam auto-resolve. We're going to do it right now because we have so many fires we need to
We
put
won a
out.
fair victory.
I need replenishment to get more
This is
soldiers
our
back.
destination.
Get
Summon the
back
city council.
into your city. There we go.
How long will
You
the
are
war
continuing to recruit. We're going to give you 2 chariot archers and an Asur levy. They can now
Or die
recruit
later.
decent levies. Why can't he? Actually, that's a great question. Why can he? Oh, that's what the military compound did. So what do we get if we hit tier 3? Sappers, chargers, and spearmen. Nice, okay. We're going to need to upgrade that thing as soon as possible.
The finest hour.
Huh. Yeah. We're going to build up
Duty
here.
calls.
He's going to get as much defense as possible.
You are
Can
in
I-
this court
Oh, I can
by
claim
my
King of
grace
Hanel-Gobat?
only.
Do I own Hanel-Gobat? Empire's holding the Dur-Katlimu region. What the fuck is the Dur-Katlimu region? Oh! That's where I start. Oh, good. We can actually get control in the court.
This is
Give
the
me that.
heart of the universe.
Give me
and
that.
I am
The
its
king is now in
master.
Hanel-Gobat. Oh, and he can assassinate, unlocks units the Great Mitanni Chariot. Oh, what is that?
Like
Hold
the
up.
pillar.
Hold up. Oh my god. Whoa. Hold up. That's interesting. Let me move myself so you guys can see stats and stuff. Okay, so what are these? These are medium chariots that cost all of my gold income and a lot of bronze and 3 infantry units worth of food. These are some hungry boys. How many? Oh my god. But they have flaming arrows. Yeah, okay. They shoot flaming arrows. They cause fear. And they encourage like a general so your units don't rout. These are insanely good. I can't afford to buy them yet, though. That is why I
Sounds
was so
important.
keen on securing a gold-producing region as soon as I possibly could. Because these are the kinds of elite units you get from court positions. They're so influential. They're so powerful. It's great. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Joel. Honestly, it's that legit feels really good to hear. I'm glad that my explanations are able to make a lot of sense. It's especially when it comes to Total War. I love this series. It is not it is very easy to understand just that for anyone. Man, this game is absurdly complicated. It really is. Okay. Oh god. All right. Oh, we got more problems. So we got rebels in our gold producing city of Mari, which is all along the river. And here's something that's actually quite good. Oh, this is the region of Hanogaba. Right. No, I am Hanogaba. Right. My faction leader is...
The future belongs
I don't
to
fucking
us.
know. But because there's a river in the middle of my territory, rivers move. So, like, I can march up to this far. That's how far I can run. But the river takes me all the way over here. It's like 3.5 times as far. If you have a river through your territory, you have a super highway in your empire. This is your goal in Pharaoh. You find a river and you murder everyone else on the river. This is your river because you can move soldiers super fast. Downside is enemy soldiers can move into your territory super fast. But hey, can't win them all, right?
What will fate bring?
All right, we're going to
Replenish the
keep
regiments.
recruiting in this army for Sin Nasir. It's not great, but we have to push north and retake our lands at some point.
Everybody has their duty.
We're taking massive losses in food, which feels bad, but you'll see
Bag of
it's
gold?
kind of
Bronze
okay.
blade.
It's kind of okay. We're going to sail in our main army, which is still damaged, but
Wide awake.
there's a little icon you need to pay attention to. Let's zoom in. The enemy desert people, this little icon right here on the right of that 20 unit stack is in march stance. Marching armies move farther, but
finest
can't run away.
I am destined
And if
to
you
rule.
defeat them, they're destroyed
positions.
completely. So, what do they got? Camel riders, pack camels, a few archers, and a lot of spearmen. Perfect. Perfect. So we're going to wipe one of them out with a big strike. So we're going to wipe one of them out with this big strike. If we beat this army, we don't have to bother chasing them down and killing them as they run. They're all just going to cease existing. They will just be annihilated. That is a big storm, buddy. The storms do look good in this game. You gotta give it some credit, though. Do I want a rainstorm? Not really. I have range supremacy. There we go. A thunderstorm as time goes on to make life hard. Of course. So, we'll wait for reinforcements. This is a decent spot to hold out. I think... I think, but do I? A tough question. What is it to think? So we're going to hold... Well, we'll do what's called a double line. So you take this, and then you take some more units and put them behind. The reason you would do that is because at some point, the front line's going to get smashed, right? They're going to have a bad time. We'll keep the pack camels back here to... Oh, you can give 7 different units ammo back? I should have only made 1 pack camel. Good lord, that's so good. That's insanely good. And we'll bring a couple clubs on the flank. They're kind of a trash unit. We're using them for their one purpose, which is to be a cheap infantry.
Reinforcements! Thank the gods!
Reinforcements, perfect. come in over here. In fact, hide in the forest, reinforcements.
Start marching.
Perfect. And then we're going to move these chariots. There's a good use for chariot archers. They're not very damaging. Yeah, no, the river is insane. In most games, water moves you a little farther. Like if you play Warhammer Total War, water does let you move farther. But nothing on the level of Pharaoh Total War, where, as you saw, having access to water in Pharaoh Total War basically gives you access to a high-speed superhighway. It is completely nuts. Oh, let's shoot their general. His shields are bad. Oh yeah, look at those guys. I bet arrows will kill them. Oh boy. Let's get in. Let's get in there and shoot them in the face. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to bait the enemy into attacking. If we keep... Why are you stretched out? If we can continually harass them with my one archer chariot, as we see here, they will have no... Oh my god. Why fucking... Come on, guys. You are a chariot unit. Have some class. You're supposed to be fast and elite. This is just kind of sad.
Time to move.
We're not impressing anyone like this. So there we go. We've baited them into attacking, and now we can ensure that we get the best position and are able to win. As we keep peppering their general with arrows, it doesn't really do much, but that's okay.
Too much damn rushing about.
So we can now force them forward. We want to be able to hit these camel units in some way at some point. We want to be able to hit those camels and wipe them out with our own archers, because they're kind of dangerous, right? I don't want to have to deal with that, as we have our unit of horses that's going to hold back till all the spears are engaged. The last thing I want is to run into a spear in the face, right? Ugh. Gross. Sounds very no good. Are you defending? What is that? Why? Keep shooting him. He'll move.
Your hidden units stand revealed.
Eventually. Alright. Alright.
I was born for this. Send them arrows.
Alright, let's go. Move the cavalry out. We're going to move you and you and you. You're going to rush. As I cough. Bleh. You're going to rush out. You rush in because you're nice and safe. Move the chariots over here. Give some ammo to our boys. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. You two target the archers. I want to wipe them out as my horses crush the enemy in that direction. We'll get some extra reinforcements. Move you into here. Blank that. Lots of orders coming out. Lightning speed. It's okay. All that matters is that we're setting ourselves up to basically overwhelm one side. And as we overwhelm one side, victory will be ours. Look at that. As the horses smash in and just... Oh my god, they're all dead just immediately.
I was born for this.
Holy crap. Oh, you love to see that. Oh yeah, baby, that's the stuff.
Let us do it.
Take skirmish mode off of the chariots. For the unaware, skirmish mode is a special type of firing mode that certain archer units and like range units are allowed to use. It causes units to run away when they would be engaged in battle. The reason you would ever want to turn that off is quite simply because you don't want them to get into a fight, right? It's not very smart is the downside of skirmish mode. In fact, it's quite stupid. So it has a pretty big downside. It doesn't work half the time. They get caught easily. And just like that, we win. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Thanks to the river in the middle of our empire, we can quickly redeploy our army and essentially bushwhack anyone trying to be cheeky and sneak up on us. Downside is, to beat these desert people, I'm going to have to march into a desert, take their land. It's very valuable land that I want, sure. But it's very far away. How do I defend it? That is the question.
I am destined to rule.
So let's swap one of these pack camels. Like that. Give me the farmer, sure.
Traverse this
Now
area.
then. Do we bother to fight the rebels? What are they? It's a swarm of tier 1 infantry. I don't really feel like fighting that. We're just going to auto-resolve.
Our resolve is unhealed.
Keep taking replenishment. The reason I keep grabbing replenishment for my post-battle option... Oh, see you, Kona. Have a good night.
Everybody
What's
has
the
their
time?
duty.
Oh, lordy lord, it's already that time.
I shall bring a new era to the whole
And it's late. Who knew?
world. Finest hour.
Total War does that to a fella. It really does.
Smite them to smithereens.
We're going to want to wipe out these
Enough
rebels
with your
next turn.
pestering.
Why is there a blood-soaked obelisk next to my city? What is... Hold up. Why is there a blood-soaked obelisk next to my port? What is that? Did I massacre so many people? We erected a shrine to the blood god? What is going on in Pharaoh Total War? Oh well, we'll just have to kill more people. Oh, well, that's very nice to hear, Joel. Happy to hear that you're captivated by my dulcet tones. Oh my god. Oh my god, my god sucks. By which I mean the deity that you start with
I
is
have
not
carried
my
the burden
preferred
of my
kind of
duty for a
deity.
long time.
Some of the gods in Pharaoh, their shrines you can
Fill the
build
ranks. Training will come
improve
later.
the happiness of your land, which is actually really, really good. Like, you think it's like kind of good? No, 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 no. It's insanely good. The reason being that... Oh, I really want that March Coordinator. Let's get more move speed. The reason that it's so valuable is because...
Bag of gold or bronze
What am I
blade?
doing? I'm just
10,000
mass recruiting.
correct actions.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. The reason it's so valuable is... You know, I talk circles around myself so much, I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, well. Anyways, I need to beat up these desert people. I gotta beat up these filthy northerners. We just gotta swing. Yeah, milk for the cornflakes. I don't know. I'm sorry. I talked so long, I forgot what I was talking about. I was running too many circuits on the brain, and it has short-circuited. It is now over. Why am I being attacked by a singular guy? Please leave. Random Hittite, I guess? Well, he's dead now. Not my problem. That was weird. Anyways, back to these pesky rebels that are continuing
We
to
must go
grow.
there. Engage the enemy.
Can we pick him off without any losses? We'll lose a couple units. I'm seeing those pack camels. Auto-resolve doesn't know what to do with them. So this is something you have to be
They were
risky
valiant
of and very
honorable.
aware of in Total War games. Auto-resolve is a very
Future
powerful
belongs to
tool.
us.
The reason being that it
Burning
often
desire.
doesn't control in a way that,
How long will the world last?
well, let's be honest, it doesn't control in a way that a normal person would see
You
as
want me?
sane.
Well, tough.
Auto-resolve, how do we even approach? I guess we approach... Oh god, there's no easy way up here, huh? But there are a lot of defenses for the city.
What will fate bring?
I guess we sack? We need to do some military action. Auto-resolve, as I was saying, tends to really punish fragile units because it's so stupid. It's incapable of understanding that, hey, obviously I'm not dumb enough to charge a fragile unit directly into the enemy army. But it sees the pack camels, whose job is to restore ammo, and it says, oh, yeah, that charges straight into the infantry, and you're like, oh, come on, man. don't do this to me, auto-resolve. Please. Please. Not me. Hey, get out. Get. This is my land. Get. All right, this is as far as we can push. We're going to need to recover as many troops as we can. We're heading for the city of Apane next turn. We're going to start taking land. We're going to start taking bronze. That's the real ticket. And we're going to push all the way south to Bushkeen. It's going to kind of suck because this territory is... God, look how far it is. Look how far it is. No good. Anyways, I keep forgetting to use my court action, and that's bad. Let's keep gossiping with the king of Babylon.
Gesture, Assyrian, though I wonder at its motive.
And that's going to have to be a turn. Okay, what else can we do in Grove? Can we do something else?
By my grace
No, we revealed
only.
a plot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yes. So, Joel, in Bannerlord, this is huge. So you played Bannerlord, which banger game taste, my man. I just wish Bannerlord was a little better. The mods in Warband. If you've ever played the total conversion mods in Mountain Blade Warband, oh, they're unbelievably good. But anyways, enough about that. Yeah, I need to take back my own city. Okay. Hold up. Hey guys. Chill. They want to swarm me before I can recruit, I see. But in Bannerlord, auto-resolve essentially smashes the armies into each other, and both sides slowly take minor losses.
True master
Right?
of the arts.
And I do mean minor, like it's very small, until one side wins. In Total War, auto-resolve is essentially a very stupid spreadsheet smashing itself into each other. It simply says, oh, you have infantry and archers? Okay, all the infantry are hitting each other with all of their units, and all the archers fire every arrow they have. Every single arrow, we're assuming every arrow hits whatever target the archers want to hit. And then they also run into melee, which is so stupid because no one would play like that. That's not how it works in the slightest. We all know this. But that's what it does. Oh, you've enjoyed Bannerlord more? I haven't played Bannerlord in quite a while, to be honest. So, if it's really rocking it out now, I don't know. It's just I haven't played it in so long. But yeah, so as a result, auto-resolve in Total War heavily punishes small units and brutally punishes any unit with a low amount of... What is this town setup? Oh, it's strangely defensible. Wait, if I take... What are the entrances? Oh, there's only like 3 entrances to the city. Ah. I guess we'll just march here and, as usual, use my range superiority to just kind of crush them with raw power. Alright. It's not a smart strategy, but it's my strategy. So, as a result, having a lot of infantry, having a lot of archers, and having high armor values in Total War games basically make your army absurdly overpowered compared to a real battle. what armor does is it kind of reduces incoming damage if it's non-armor piercing, and I say that very specifically. Because all units, let's look at these Khopesh, right? They do 27 melee damage and 12 armor piercing damage. So the armor piercing oh my god, that arrow spray on those camels. Oh, run them down. Just blast them. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Oh, yeah, get them. Don't let them in. Yeah, the camels didn't get in.
Time to move.
Easy, easy.
Step by step.
On the move.
Those cowards.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Blades.
Who are you? Oh, right, they do have reinforcements.
Clubs.
Oh. Guess we found them. Cool, let's hit them. Nice and easy. Yeah. Range units, it's mostly just auto-resolve that's really busted in how they treat range units. In the main game, there's a lot of balance and necessary skill in using each type of unit. But yeah, in Total War,
With pride.
auto-resolve specifically, high armor and range units are a very overpowered combo. And this is just kind of a known state for those things. It's just kind of just how they are. Everyone just kind of accepts it at this point, I think. They're just used to it.
Too much.
Oh, I'm so happy I found a unit that can restore ammo. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. It makes having elite units so much better, let me tell you.
Victory beckons.
Actually, let's not rush in. Stand back, they'll try to push in. Our archers just delete the targets. Easy victory for us. Easy, easy, easy.
Blades. Step by step.
Spare the horses!
No hesitation.
They're trying to march out a little. And this is one good thing about this game's design. The AI is smart enough to recognize when it's losing the ranged battle. It will attempt to move its soldiers out of the city and just rush you. Unfortunately, as you see, I am crushing them so hard in the ranged game that such an attempt ends with a absolute
Your foe's hidden
massacre.
units stand revealed.
Absolute massacre. Good for me, eh? Ha!
History in the making.
Alright, let's shoot their archers with my own. Give them a nice volley. Restore some more ammo on the low ammo guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Well done, pack camels. And we basically win. Nice and easy.
Break them!
See, now I'm not gonna lie, now I'm just thinking about playing Mountain Blade, and I'm just like, I kind of miss those games. Those games are fun. They're so completely unlike anything else in existence. I guess there's Battle Brothers, but even Battle Brothers is turn-based, right? It's very different because it's turn-based.
Do not take your eyes
Though
off
it's
them.
still not the same.
Kick on!
At least in practice, I find.
Honor the gods!
Downside of Mountain Blade is like, as fun as it is to play, boy, do you feel it, that it's like, this game is slow. That's part of the charm, but it is so slow, you know? Sometimes you just want to, oh, let's get a nice cavalry charge. Oh, yeah, baby. Just smash them. Oh, And they're routing.
has lost
End
the
battle. Battle Brothers. Battle Brothers is, how to describe it? It is an almost identical game to Bannerlord, but rather than a alternate history realistic world, it is a very low fantasy world with some random generation. So you are playing as a captain of a mercenary company, and it is a turn-based game with very simple graphics, and your mercenary company has to manage going through and just making money and surviving. And you're like, hey, if there's bandits on top of a hill in this game and you try and rush them, all your guys are probably going to get massacred. It's going to be horrifying and brutal, as it basically should be, because what are you doing? Why are you rushing them? That's suicide.
Burning desire.
But all in all, it is a fun game. Let's ditch these farmers because they are garbage. Do I get more archers? I am liking the archers. I'm getting a lot of use out of them. Alternatively, I could get some camels and get some crappy cavalry. I don't really need more. Let's get some archers. Is it like Fire Emblem Three Houses?
I am destined to rule.
Huh. I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, I think I gotta go with no for that one. I love Fire Emblem Three Houses, by the way. Huge Fire Emblem fan. But
I have carried the burden of my duty for a long
hold up, let's
time.
do something cheeky in the court before we fight the northern side. So, the King of Elam. This faction has 60 regard because I blackmailed him and he said, hey, don't blackmail me, we're cool. And I agreed, and that made him have 60 regard. That is what we need to make a request. So I can request permission to get the elite warriors of Alarm,
I will grant
which is the
aid
Elamite
for the
Royal
sake of
Chargers.
the future.
We're going to request that, hire that, and now we can recruit Elamite Royal Chargers.
The
It's
world
just
is
one
not
unit.
that bad.
It's just one unit. And I'm also going to get my bomb-ass chariots. These guys are tier 6 units. They are unbelievable, better than anything in the game. They are light and very low armor, so they just die. But they have an insane number of stats. They throw javelins while charging. They get bonus damage when they flank and ambush someone. They crush morale. They break armor. They're like the best charger unit in the game. Now that I have them,
I take care
we're
of
gonna fight the
problems.
farmer swarm. There we go. I know we ran away last time, but we have slightly better armies. Oh, sorry. But I did get distracted. So Battle Brothers, Fire Emblem games are linear, right? They have stories and set missions. And again, I adore Fire Emblem, but they are very much linear games and experiences. Battle Brothers is much more like Bannerlord. There's no true goal. You just kind of fight and survive or not.
We have trained
That's life. And that's just how it runs. All right, I think this is just going to be a massacre of a battle. We have nothing we can do but swarm over them like a tide and hope that my men beat theirs. I am too stupid for strategies, what I am telling you. I am going to be a violent locust swarm host. I'm putting all the chariots on the western flank. We're going to try and shatter the enemy in a single mighty move.
Step by step.
And in doing so, we're going to break the western flank. By breaking the western flank, we will then hope to kind of just
We'll make life
cause a
more
chain reaction. And their morale will shatter. What's that, you ask? What if the morale doesn't shatter? Then we die. Let's hope it does. Oh yeah, the flaming arrows, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Your general is under attack.
Why is my general under attack?
Move there!
Ever enduring.
Rend their flesh!
All right, let's move. Oh, they're in mud. They're protecting themselves with mud, the cheeky gits. All right, I got 1 unit of javelins on their own. We can get a little clever and do 1 cavalry charge, I'm thinking. We can get ourselves 1 cavalry charge.
Chariots into place!
All right, we're gonna charge these farmers down the line. Now we charge these guys into said farmers. Charge you in. You slam that. You go around. We have 3 units of them. Okay, you rush them. You rush in this way. Perfect, perfect. Things are working out.
Your warriors are wavering.
Yeah, I bet. Things aren't going great for a lot of us, okay? Alright, alright, alright. So the Matami chariots, you rush that. You go that way. You wipe them out. You wipe them out. Crap, we routed. Okay, slam them. Get them, chariots. All right, that's my king. We don't want him engaged for very long. Not very long at all. But that's okay. We're going to rush those chariots in. Now, this is the downside of a high chariot army. The micro requirements are completely insane. Like, you gotta play, right? This ain't easy.
The gods guide us.
Give it your best Chariot!
All right, these chariots have slammed into the javelins, which are running. Time to move them into the other javelins, who are also running, or they will be soon enough.
Take their heads!
No, all chariots, you have melee mode. Thank you. Just melee. Oh, it looks like we've caused a morale shortage. They are all scattering. Charge in. Wipe them out. Thank you.
We march!
We march.
So we did indeed cause a morale crisis. They are all running. The chariots can now crash in, wipe them out. Hey, Dawson. Battle's going good. It's going to be a brutal one, but we're going to win, and that's what matters. The army of trash stacks cannot hold out forever. Justice shall prevail. Oh, my heavy chargers are getting annihilated through sheer numbers, by the way. Oh, look at these elite super units getting killed by farmers. Because, oh yeah, that'll help them, though. Goodbye, farmers. Thank you, chariots. There we go. They're running as they should. You run.
Victory beckons.
How? Okay, their commander is fleeing as well.
Chariots into place.
Good, 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 good. This is working out for all of us.
Tremble before us.
Oh shit. Everyone line up. Everyone line up. We have reinforcements coming in.
I was born for this.
Oh boy, here comes the second wave. Oh boy, here comes the second wave. And in this case, Joel, I ditched the new box strategy because my army is almost entirely melee with a couple javelin units. Javelins have incredibly short range, and very few attacks. Like, they can only throw, I think, 6 javelins before they're out of ammo entirely. And I know you might be thinking, that sounds like a really bad unit. The reason they function like that is because javelins do a shitload of damage. Like, yeah, it's not great when you get hit, or like they run out very quick. The reason is that if you get hit by javelins, they have like a 50% chance to just instantly kill the unit, the end. Like, legit. They're so strong. They'll just annihilate you instantly, no questions asked. Problem is, there are so many farmers that normally those javelins, which would be a really premium unit that are good, and I'm recruiting them because they're cheap, mind you. These are not good javelins. I have them because they're, honestly, they're what I could recruit. They're what I got. But javelins want to hit elite units because you don't get many shots, but the shots you do get are a big deal. Problem is that they don't have elite units. The AI is creating wave after wave of garbage. Just they're sending literal farmers. Oh, Dawson. How good is the game? I adore it. I think Pharaoh Total War is one of my favorite historical Total War games, and I've played quite a few of them, so I don't say that lightly. It's really fun if you like historical Total War games. When the game released, it was in a really bad state, but in its current state, it's darn good. It really, really is.
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
All right, where are my Mitanni chariots? All right, we need to keep breaking them down the line, just keep shattering their morale with my elite chariots. There we go. Get dunked. Smash in, wipe the farmers. They can't hold much. They're farmers. They got no morale. They don't want to be here. They're not getting paid for this. But they are going to die for this. I'll make sure of that. But no. In short, Pharaoh Total War rules. It's just a darn good game. Let's move the chariots all the way back. I need to buy them some time. Hey, we win. Excellent. Massacre the running farmers, would you? That'd be swell. There are so many of these guys. All right. Okay, now that we're massacring them as they run, we can clean them up. This should be the bulk of the enemy forces that we ran into and that invaded our territory. Now that we've managed to catch them and beat them in a fight, I just need to recover my soldiers' numbers, and at that point, we can retake our lost territory, push into them, and show them what's up. Dawson, have I played Total War Empire and Napoleon? I have not played Napoleon, but I have played a lot of Empire. Empire, I really liked. My favorite faction was the Maratha Confederacy.
Your warriors are wavering.
They're really good. And frankly, they started in India with control of port cities, so... Ooh, the money was easy as long as you kept England's grubby fingers out. The game was flawed, but I did love it. I've actually been playing Total War games since Rome 1 Total War. I found that game, I think at a Walmart. I think I picked it up at Walmart and I just never looked back because it was the perfect game for me. All right, chariots, you got no ammo. How fast can you kill these farmers? Very slowly is the answer. But I'll kill every farmer I can. Take them out, lads. Alright, good enough. Okay. Let's check the casualty report. Why don't we? Why don't we? Good lord, look at that. We just killed 2,500 farmers, and it cost us a lot of our own men. That's fine. They're mostly militia. They're mostly militia. They're not a big deal, right? Right?
The day is
Ooh,
ours.
replenishment or a lot of food. I'm running a big negative on food, so that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I have nothing against you.
And this is why it's good. I hired those elite Elamite chargers. They got massacred. Can we just say we lost almost all of my elites? Their lack of armor really came in obvious. But it was worth
I
it.
have carried the
'Cause now we
burden
can
of
run
my
them down.
duty for a long time.
See, if I auto-resolve, which I want to, the Elamite chargers would die. I ain't gonna lose such a top-tier unit just like that. Your favorite Total War is Medieval 2? Excellent choice, Dawson. Medieval 2 is a killer game. That game rules. It really, really does. Wow, I don't want to fight in a thunderstorm. And the total conversion mods for Medieval 2 also, I think, just deserve a shout out in general for being really, really good.
Prime for battle.
Honor the gods like a storm.
Remember, men, fight smart and stay
Like,
focused.
those total conversions, fantastic. They really were.
On we go. We march.
Look at that horde of units. Good lord. Is their commander a javelin unit? Can you make javelin generals? I guess you can. I didn't even know.
Break them. Move them.
Alright, let's retreat our chariot division.
Your general is under attack.
God, get those javelins away from my chariots. get that away from me. I don't want that anywhere near. No, 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 no.
Wheels turning.
No, 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 no.
Ever enduring.
Actually, let's ram in the elite super chariots. Ram in you as well. There's so few of ya
Get the horses pulling.
that we're being massacred. I'm losing chariots to javelins. Unacceptable.
Turning. Set forth.
This cannot continue.
Hear me.
What? Oh my god. They're all dead from javelins.
Chariots into place.
Holy shit. Wow, I messed up. I messed up in a big way. Good lord.
How could it end like this?
That's never. This didn't happen, okay? We're not going to talk about
Your
it.
hidden units stand revealed.
Chariots.
What hidden units stand revealed? What are you talking about, game?
In a heartbeat.
Well, it's okay. We basically win. The peasants are scattered easily.
I'm not
They're even.
safe
Yep,
here.
and we win. All right. Yes. Ah, great call, Dawson. You read my mind. The Lord of the Rings mod is peak. It is in every way peak. I am talking about the Medieval 2 Total Conversion mod, Total War Lord of the Rings. There's also one which is Total War Hyrule, which is a person's fan fiction Legend of Zelda Total War game. Never got finished. Tends to crash, as all Medieval 2 mods do, but equally insane.
I have nothing.
Oh, good. So
I have
unique at the
carried
time as
burden
well.
of my duty for a long time.
Such
This is our
truly
destination.
excellent games. Alright, what do we want? More replenishment? We don't need move speed. We need replenishment in this bad boy. And we can
Take
get
them,
2 more
feed
units.
them, train them.
Do we bother? We get 1 javelin,
the ranks.
another levy. We do what we can. We do what we can. Defend off the
I shall bring a new
unending
era to the whole
swarms.
world.
The unending swarms of farmers. Good
Go
God,
and
there's
bother
even
someone
more
else.
of them. Oh, fuck.
I slaughter people who bother me.
He's in view of our capital. Recruit another general, I guess. Buddy, get in.
I shall bring a new
What do
era
you
to the
have? Get
whole
that
world.
chariot out of here. What is the Marnu Royal Chariot? Only my king can use it. Oh, baby. A royal chariot, you say? Oh, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Oh, yeah. It's charioting time. Alright, we're going to unequip this general. He has nothing on him. He's going to serve as an extra unit in case we get rushed by these desert soldiers.
We shall
Speaking of which, we're going to get some extra clubs.
feed them,
Not great, but
train
it's something.
them.
And let's equip that royal chariot. Oh, is that royal chariot archers I see? Nice. Get a scout. And we're pretty much solid on the southern flank as we try and push in too many directions all at once. It's a nightmare. No one should do this. 0 out of 10. Don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh boy, Sid Nasir has 2 Aegean consorts. What a lucky man. What a hero. Alright. Well, my top 3 total war games, Dawson, I would have to say Warhammer 3 is probably the biggest one. I actually prefer historical over the fantasy ones, but I can't deny I've played more of Warhammer because, wow, what a game. That's all there is to say. What an completely insane game. After that, I legitimately think that Pharaoh Total War is one of my top games. It's crazy to say, I know, but non-aggression pact. What if I want to? I can't afford to push east. Fine, we'll be friends. I am getting torn up by demons in all directions.
Have I come?
It's calmest game of Pharaoh Total War, by the way. And that is why I have to say Pharaoh Total War does stand out. It really does stand out as one of my favorite Total War games. It's so unique just on the degree of absurdity in how it plays in practice. Like, holy crap. Get off of me. They're everywhere. And it's so over the top in that degree, which does a really good job of conveying the mood and actual opinions of people of this era when they were being invaded by the Sea People, which is, holy crap, get off of me. Where did you guys even come from? Can we survive this? Our garrison is really beat up for some reason. I like that, but we have walls and they have a swarm of farmers. That's actually good for us. That's looking good. How about this side? That is not farmers, that is proper spearmen. Crap. Those are real units. They even have camel riders. I do have walls, but I'm low on infantry. I think I need to pull back my army.
Always ready.
You know how I was like, hey,
Time, soldiers.
we've done it.
Assume
We
regular
have
duty.
time
Soldiers,
to calm
say your
down
prayers.
and take our turns. Nope. Nope. It's time to sprint back to Dur Khalitmu and defend it. Urgently. Hey, buddy.
Master of the arts.
Holy crap, what do I lose? I lose clubs. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like fighting this large of a battle. We're going to auto-resolve. It's getting kind of late. Okay. Holy crap.
I take care of problems.
Duty
All right.
calls.
Boop. Boop.
Duty awaits.
So
Pay
he can now
attention and
recover a
close,
little bit
or die
faster.
later.
We're going...
future
He needs
belongs to
3
us.
units, though. What do we give him? Probably just some sword militia.
Everybody has their
More
duty.
Kopeshes.
I
Stat.
need hearty warriors.
This army,
Burning desire.
we're actually going to... Do I just get rid of the pack camels? I kind of want to keep them. But that's just because I think they're neat, not because they're actually useful for my
I am
current
destined to
situation.
rule.
YOLO. We'll run over here.
What's the horizon?
They're so expensive, too. But yeah, I actually think Pharaoh Total War is my second best Total War game.
Soldiers,
And
attention.
after that, I would have to go with Medieval.
Perhaps
Medieval
another
2
time.
is simply too good. And a lot of that, in fact, almost all of that is nostalgia. If you were to actually play Medieval 2 Total War in the modern day, you'd probably
I know.
find it kind of mid. Like if you were someone who had no attachment to the game, I acknowledge this. You'd probably go,
I am the future
it's
of the
like,
world.
okay, man, I just don't get the hype. And that's fine. You wouldn't be wrong to say that. But when it came out, it was truly legendary. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let's go for a god dedication slot. That sounds nice. Well, actually, I want better replenishment for all units. Get me more healing. More soldiers. I need men. I need men. I'm bleeding gold. I'm bleeding bronze. We need to capture this bronze city ASAP.
I am in control.
In fact,
I
we
listen.
need to capture this bronze city so fast, I'm not even gonna... Do I bother to ambush this guy? Do I care? I can just retake the city. We need that bronze, and we need it now. Charge
Take
the
that
city.
pathway.
God, that was the right choice. It's gonna take so long to get there. They have a large army, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, and this is why Troy Total War rules. It is the hard mode. It's very similar to Attila Total War in that sense, where it does feel like everything is going wrong. You cannot survive. You have to play smart. You have to use diplomacy and make allies. Beg and grovel if you have to. Do what it takes. Speaking of diplomacy, let's make some more
I am
friends.
destined to rule.
Who else is near us?
Rightful ruler.
We don't really have... Oh, Ursu is next to us. Ooh, that is a Hittite major faction. That is a Hittite major faction. Hold up. Hey, man. You, I see you don't care about food, but you need wood. So, let's make a deal. I'll give you...
Want me to spill them?
I'll give you 100 wood for the next 10 turns. I need 800 food. You don't like that? 600 food. There we go, buddy.
Yes,
Look at
yes.
that.
Now
Now
get
we're
out.
friends. You don't want to fight me. You want to fight me? We're good pals. See, I get you wood. He loves me.
Sounds important.
He loves
Back
it.
to your posts.
All right, we don't
The
got time
battlefield awaits.
to pick off the city. I need bronze now. I'm about to run out of
Die,
bronze
Canaanites.
entirely. What do they got? They got tons of club warriors. We've won this fight before. We're gonna win it again. You really like Napoleon, Dawson. You know, I never gave Rome 2 the chance it deserved. Because I played Rome 2 when it launched. And boy, when Rome 2 launched, it was garbage. It was... Oh my gosh, it was unbelievable how bad the game was. Truly. So, I'll admit, Rome 2, I didn't give it a fair enough shot. Alright, so we're going to... Their fort has a few soldiers coming in, right? We're going to annihilate them. We're just going to just wipe them out entirely. It's going to be a massacre. And yes, I am proud of it. I have no honor to lose. Die. Hey man, you want to reinforce? Hey buddy.
Ever enduring. Blades. Take them.
Hey buddy, where you going?
Red
Oh, I got a nice storm in my local area going on. That's nice to hear in the background. All right, let's charge these camels with our own horses. Poke them down. We got the flank. We no longer need the archer support. Turn them around in case something bad happens. Okay, going good, going good. This is how we crush with low casualties.
Time to move. Strike them down.
And we rush in, wipe them out.
God's proud.
Nice.
Combat orders.
Perfect. Nice and easy. Alright, no more reinforcements. Now we just need to wipe out this settlement. Yeah, I've heard Rome 2 is a lot better now, and it has some very good mods. The real problem is, let's be honest, Total War games take a very long time to play, and who's got that much time to go back to a bad one, right? Who's got that kind of time, sadly? I don't like it, but that's just how it be. That's how it be. Let's take some pot shots at those archers, why don't we?
Avoid fights. Time for action.
Get out of there, chariots. What are you doing?
We ride.
Alright. Let's
Your general is
split.
under attack.
Oh god, time to run. Let's split our infantry into two squads.
Clubs. We march.
A 1 and a 2. 2 goes here.
By step.
The archers can go here to just crush. The camels, you can go over here. And the camels can start refreshing ammo. Do your job, camel boys.
Like a storm. Ready yourselves. Proceed, soldiers.
Perfect. Perfect.
Time to move. Victory beckons.
Do I want the archers on this side? I think I do. I do think that I do.
Right.
Oh, time to run. Please don't kill me again. Yeah. No, when Rome 2 launched, it was just so unbelievably worthless.
Honor the gods.
You really can't sum up to someone who wasn't there of like, oh yeah, I've seen a bad game launch. Nah, you ain't seen Rome 2 levels of bad game launch. Holy cow. It was unbelievable.
Victory beckons. Watch for missile fire.
All right, hit them.
Tremble before us.
Get them, lads. Get in there.
Fire.
Yeah, we hit the camels. They aren't even charging. That's a win for us. Oh boy.
Take their
Let's
heads.
just crush these warriors from the front. There are 2 units of warriors. Move the cavalry back. I don't like that. We're just gonna run away for later.
On we go.
Yeah. Strategy.
Away we go.
I can do it. Yay.
Blades. Head through them. Fight with pride.
Alright, we've torn up that unit. Now to tear up the next unit of archers, and I'll win the melee slugfest very slowly. Not a good strategy, but it's our strategy. Yeah. Napoleon Total War has... Oh, does Napoleon Total War have a World War I mod? You know, I've heard a lot of rumors in the rumor mill that they might be working on making a World War I game soon. Now, the proof is, as is tradition, someone saying, I made it the fuck up. But they have been putting mechanics into Warhammer Total War that are curiously a lot like someone testing vehicle mechanics. Notably, they've been putting in tank armor into Warhammer Total War, which does look curiously like someone testing making tanks.
Make the gods
Does that
proud.
mean anything? No. But like, hey, maybe. Oh yeah, Total War mods have always been just a unbelievably insane world. Just the amount of like what is these fucking overlays. I wish they would just never come back. And I'm always staring at the middle of my screen so hard, I legitimately don't see when it's there. I'm just glad my face is covering it a little bit. Yeah, let's bonk him. Yeah, give him the kick. Kick him. Yeah, Camel's running because we kicked it. Easy. Oh god, that arrow spray. Please stop, archers. Good lord, you're just shooting our own men. I'm normally okay with that, but this is like aggressive, okay? Wow, are these club warriors still alive?
In a heartbeat.
Let's pull back and rest up some of these soldiers.
On we go.
Let's sneak some of our archers around. Yeah, let's be sneaky with it.
Play. Put their eyes out.
Alright, and now we want to sneak over and grab some water while they fight us. Perfect, let's grab a lot of water, in fact.
Born to do battle. No challenge.
Camels restore some more ammo. Archers are now in firing position for direct shots. You love to see it. Perfect. Although not a lot of them are shooting. Hey, boys. Why don't you loosen up? Haha, nailed it.
Blades. Nothing can stop us.
Alright, as you all swing it. Oh, great. Now there's no point to the archers. Oh well. Get the cavalry in there.
On the move.
Victory is within your grasp.
Perfect.
Ranks.
We'll engage their commander from the front. Good lord, this is taking a while to steal this city. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's taken quite a while indeed. But it's okay. As long as we win.
We ride.
Which,
With pride.
we are gonna win, right? Hold on. We win these, right?
Victory beckons.
Alright, clubs, run away, because you're all Tyward.
Cavalry ready.
Oh, I see some clubs with their backs facing me. Let's get them, boys. No, what are you doing, AI? No, get them, please. Ah, they lost their chance. Ah, you hate to see it.
Fierce warrior spirit. Show what you are made of.
You hate to see it. Oh well.
Groomed for success.
At least we still get some direct shots. Yeah, that's enough.
The enemy has lost.
And
the
we
victory
win.
point.
All right. We have a bronze city. It took 3.5 hours to get a single settlement with bronze in it as we fight off over 120 units of enemy armies. So, how's the early game going? Good for you too?
Gods were on our side today.
Oh boy, oh boy. We're
Take
going
over
to
the city.
reinforce the hell out of this town, though, let me tell you. So, Ashaman, finally, a bronze working complex. Hey, you want to know something funny? All of that work for 150 bronze a turn. That's it. That's all we get. It's not even enough to pay for my armies. my few units of archers, and that's it. That's it. That's all I get. So, oops. We're going to put a guard post in this city, though. You bet your butt we are. That's it, though. That's as good as it gets. This guy is approaching in a way I don't like. Let's toss a general in this city. Good news is that generals are pretty cheap. Well, they're kind of pricey, actually, but Well, I want to. Do I care if I lose that food city? Not really. I got the prize. The bronze town. That's our prize. Nothing else matters, really. Well, okay, if we lose this city, it might be pretty bad. It might be pretty bad.
Explore the region.
Let's go around. We have a fort giving a 1 unit.
I shall bring
He's going to stay besieging us, though. That does give us a chance to pick up some swordsmen.
We shall recruit. I need
Sword and
hardy
shield
warriors.
infantry, which should do decent against
You
the
want
farmer
me?
swarm.
Well, tough.
I have carried the
With
burden
that
of
said,
my
speaking
duty
of
for a
farmer
long
swarms,
time.
we're going to prep to hit the northern territories.
How long will the world last?
We need to rush up. Meow.
Another day on the road.
So, here's a trick. Remember
Perhaps I
those
should say a
buildings you
few
can build
words
outside that I stopped building because there are armies
I
everywhere?
take care of problems.
You can stop to pray
Here
at
I
them
go
while
again.
you move and get small bonuses for your army, and it
10,000
refunds some of your
correct
movement.
actions.
Normally, not a big deal.
We must
In
go
our
there.
case, huge deal. Why? Simple. Let's ambush up so they don't see us. Simple, though. It lets us move farther if we tactically put a church right here, which we did. Nice. Okay. Okay. We're at a stopping point. We're at a stopping point. I am going to call it because I will stay here for eternity. Oh, I'll stay here for eternity. So, yeah, that's Pharaoh Total War. It's rad. It's really good. Much like Dawson, as you mentioned, much like Rome 2 started awful and turned good, Pharaoh Total War had a similar thing happen. It started awful and over time turned to be sort of okay, though. Your favorite DLCs is the America DLC for Medieval. That is a good one. That is a good one. Medieval 2's DLC packs were all very good. It was a great idea to focus in on a small time period and a specific region of the planet. And just be like, hey, for this DLC, we're only talking about the Crusades and nothing else. Deal with it. Great idea. Worked out great, actually. So, yeah. Aztecs, Apaches, and Mayans. Yep. That was a really good DLC. And yeah, playing the Native Americans. In fact, if you ever want fun, go load up Empire Total War and try to conquer Europe as the Native Americans. I don't remember which tribe you're allowed to play as the main playable nation. But like, oh, it's not a good time, man. There are so many white people with muskets. What do you do? What do you do? It's rough, buddy. Aztecs are cool. That's part of why I like, bring it back to Pharaoh. That's part of why I like Pharaoh. Much like the Aztecs, which are just never represented in very little media, Pharaoh Total War lets you play as Hittites. It lets you play as Assyrians and Babylonians. When was the last time you saw a game let you play as the Hittites or the Canaanites? No one knows who those guys are. Well, not many at least. And I just really appreciate being able to play and POV as those much more minor, well, not minor, actually a pretty big deal historically, but those lesser known and lesser experienced groups. That's it. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'd be happy to stay and yap, but I really gotta pee. I haven't peed in like 3.5 hours, and I drank a lot of water while I stream. I try to drink a lot of water. Suffering from taking care of oneself and needing to pee. Yeah, exactly, though. you never see a game with Hittites in it. So, like, we got to appreciate it while we got it, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, I am probably going to call it because I gotta pee and I love Pharaoh Total War, so thanks for dropping by, y'all. I'm going to keep up Pharaoh Total War. Now that I got this campaign going, I got the itch to play it. Let me tell you, I got the itch to play it, so be sure to like, subscribe, and follow if you want to catch some more and get some Bronze Age badassery going on. With that said, yeah, I really gotta go pee, so thanks for dropping by, y'all. I'm Lord Generic, your Terracotta Warrior Vtuber, and see you next time. Bye. Okay, and the YouTube side is over.